Hello, board members. How are we doing this fine Saturday afternoon? It is the immersive, aka no face cam horror stream, and this Saturday we are hopefully, potentially, reasonably expecting to finish Pathologic Classic HD. We are on day 12 of 12 of the Bachelor run. And I'm very curious to see what the ending of this is actually going to be completely honest with you. Because, look, day 11 was a lot. Day 11 was a lot. We got into a gunfight. Well, we lost the gunfight and then got into a gunfight after waking up in a cemetery where we were left for dead. We then ramboed 2 soldiers and proceeded to go back and get revenge against the soldiers that put us in the cemetery in the first place. So it was a lot, and that was just some of the stuff that happened to us on day 11. Day 11 was a lot. But today, we will be starting on day 12, the last day, potentially. Well, day 12 is the last day, but today is also potentially the last day for Pathologic Classic HD for us. Oh, we're gonna get this up and going. So many things to skip. Okay. Who's excited? Day 12, 2:50 basically a.m. Here we go, team. Here we go. It's been a journey. Back to day like 5 when a very gracious board member came in here and informed us, you have letters that tell you what to do from day to day. It's like, wait, what now? Excuse me. What?
My lips are too dry.
Thank you. I need to live a little longer. There's one more thing that has to be done. My death will not be purposeless now. What thing? I am to perform the most precious feat of all, the feat of self-sacrifice. I will do what Simon has done. Every single particle of my body and soul will become life-bearing, busting with life and granting it to others. There will be no cannon fire. The town will continue to grow. The thread to the future will stretch from the very dawn of time. But you won't last long. You won't be enough. Here's Simon's fate. Do you really believe that it can be done? We are too few now, but if there's at least a dozen of us, it will be enough for the town to expand further and beyond. Hopefully the place where daydreams are captured and fulfilled will live to see 200 years more. And how many of those like me have survived? There'll be more of them. I don't care. I wanted to save your life, not for the sake of future sacrifices. Okay, so nothing extra from this?
My path was called the house.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's just a repeatable one. Okay. Okay, what does our actual stats look like? Infections getting a little high. Health is 60%, immunity's 50-50, and hunger is a little high. But at least we're not exhausted. That's all we can really say is at least we're not exhausted. A little sick, a little injured, very hungry, but at least, we're not exhausted. Oh, there's nobody on the streets right now? This is interesting. I guess the first thing we'll do... Oh, no, there's a town guard. I guess the first thing we'll do is needles for the children. I don't even know if we need to bother trading anything else. Given that today is the last day. Oh, we can still buy food though. Or the shops are at least still open. Yeah, we can buy stuff. 900. Prices aren't too expensive. I will happily take this. Thank you. Ika, welcome. It's going okay. How are you doing? Having a good weekend? Hopefully work wasn't too crazy for you. Okay, so I figure our best bet is to probably just go talk to the Canes right away. The Canes and the Inquisitor just to figure out what's going on. We have no notes from the day, and we read the notes from yesterday. It's been a busy week. Yeah, I understand that. Is next week looking better for you, at least? So there's nobody on the streets, but the guards are still in their little barrel forts, which is interesting. Going to end up with a lot of overtime. Yeah. You were saying you were working like 13 days, right? So, or 13 days. 13 hours a day, a couple days, right? Oh, we can actually go in here and talk to her. She was cordoned off from us before. Right, but exhausting. Next week is probably good. That's good. Good to hear.
I think.
And I've lived to see today, if not for you now. If my design works, I will be able to revive the town. I'm grateful to you, my love. I'll never forget it. What are you planning to do? The polyhedron will the polyhedron will become for the new town what the avatar used to be for the old one. A hub, a nursing organ, a source of vital power, and the origin of its history. How is it possible? It is a prism. It will refract sun rays, focusing them and inseminating the other bank of the river with a blessed warmth. It will all be about the solar cycle. The spots will shift and move following the laws of every calendar. Is thought through in detail, as I can see. Are you going to remove the children from the polyhedron? What will happen to it? Polyhedron, the beginning and the starting point of the new town, can accumulate childhood and its own magic. Routes, space, and structure that will stretch from the polyhedron will be able to ignite other flames in people who have left the tower. Can it all be truly possible? Can you really do it? I'm not alone. Moreover, I'm not showing you my real power. You're leaving today, aren't you? You remember me for who I was. Remember me not as the Scarlet Mistress, able to grab your life, ignite you, and drag your whole being along, but as a girl with her life hanging by a thread. Who told you I'm leaving? I'm staying here. Perhaps I'll come back here one day. I surely will if I don't forget the way. And still hanging by a thread. Okay, so that's it.
My path was called the return.
Seeing you for the last time. Okay, so foundation. It is a prism. Okay. Oh no, I'm not a geometrician. Arithmetics. It's not my element either. But everything I'm describing in my plan site. I had enough time to fall in love with my design. I will heat up the new town with my rampant passion while it's being built. It will take years, but I'll bring it to life in the end. New town be like. We'll build it as the previous points of space would have awakened inaccessible and unexplored ideas and feelings in those who come there. We'll lay routes so that anyone following them would end up becoming a different person after reaching their destination. For example, the polyhedron, the beginning and the starting one of the... Okay. Don't forget that. Who told you I'm leaving? I'm staying here. Okay, so that's kind of run out. We rerun through it again just to get info, but I want my story to end. Oh, that's okay. Good to hear, Ika. Good to hear. Figuring out the beginning and the end points is, I think, generally the hardest part. Okay, so he's still sick. Okay. I'm just curious in what we have to do to not get them to blow up the town or whatever.
It is far easier to be wise for others than to be so for oneself.
You saved my life. Thank you. I'll have a chance to put it to good use in the near future. What are you going to do with your life? Tell me. Looking at you frightens me. It seems to me like an unimaginable creature living in a star-filled abyss look at me back through Victor's eyes. What an insult. You look like Cthulhu right now. What are you doing? It's simple. I won't be staying here long. When everything is finished, I make sure that my daughter has become the Scarlet Mistress. I'll relocate to Focus. I belong there. But if the town is destroyed, the crucible will be raised too. Only splinters and heaps of dead stones remain here. To this place. The town is destroyed. But Focus is not quite a place. It will survive the destruction of the town. You can how tiny these houses are. Focus is nothing more than a mere toy, and polyhedron will be sufficient to everybody. We'll get along well with Simon. When a new town is designed, we'll resolve in its features. My mind is confused. I wished you victory hadn't been bought a piece of your madness, Victor. To tell you the truth, you are the only one who has merely gone mad. So it'll be a new town. Here's how it's going to go. Here's how it's going to be. The town on this bank of the river will be deserted. A new town will be built on the other bank of Gorkom. A town bigger, freer, and more beautiful. The people who will have founded shelter in their specular cocoon will become its new inhabitants. Everything will change for the better. Last question. Tell me about Nina. She was a radically beautiful woman, a dark chestnut with an intricate hairdo. That's an interesting way to describe a person. Her eyes were deep and of the color of French plum. Her features were noble. Her only failing was the tendency to blow her nostrils. But that was hardly noticeable. They were thin and tight and elegant. So she used to blow her nose a lot. Is that what you're saying? That's excusable. What else? She was carefully minding her P's and Q's. She had an imperial deportment. He was very tall, and her waist was so thin that a man could clasp it with his two palms. She liked cinnamon and black cherry. Would that be enough? I can see that you really loved her very much. Okay. I don't know what that line of questioning has to do with anything, but all right. Okay, well, I don't need to go talk to him. Oh, wait, what? Don't tell me the Inquisitor is sick. What? You're alive. Are you sure everyone you're in charge of is alive? How many people would you... Let me check. What? People would you like me to bring to life? Like us. He must be having a laugh at our expense. We'd like nothing. What I find surprising is that you wouldn't like it all that much either, Bachelor. It's not about how many. It's about which one exactly. Although you must know the answer to the question well enough. What if I don't? Then you're not as smart as everyone's been portraying you to be all this time. But don't be sad. You won't need to do be smart inside. You won't need do be smart inside. I can't tell if that's a weird, like if that needs to be edited, if that's a translation issue, or if he's making a joke about stupid people and smart people. The only thing that matters to the Inquisitor is sheer resolve, and the Commander is all about emotions now. Which people exactly should stay alive? How about I pull your nose, Executor? You won't have a chance to strike back after all. You have no hands. Wait, what? Stay alive. The people who have been charged with protecting these people, with protecting. The people whose fates you have, without second thoughts, taken into your own hands afterwards. Rings a bell? Aren't you keeping the list of all those people in a chest pocket close to the heart? Or in the clumsy carpet bag of yours? I wonder what it's stuffed with. I've always been curious and never had a chance to ask. The cheeks of cheeky guys and arses of smart arses like you. I get it. All right, so I guess... Yeah, there's a lot of words in there. Okay, so apparently I need to... Well, I don't even remember what button that is now. Oh, I could actually increase the mouse sensitivity and stuff. UI sensitivity. Gamepad rumble is turned on. All right. Plague Finder, attack. Wait, there's an alternate attack? Huh. Sneak, left shift, or right control. Reload inventory map. Diary. Letters. Character stats. List of... Oh, T. Oh, the X will also sheath and holster a weapon. Interesting. Okay. So list of bound is T. Okay. So... He's good. I think they're good. Should be good. Maria's Kane's okay. What happens? These people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They will hold the keys to my victory in their hands. So I guess Gregory is the only one who's not okay? Yeah, rumble pads? My God, it's the future. It's the future! Oh, wait. So what is the... Wait, hold on. What does the weapon thing do? Just... Okay. Well, I don't have a weapon equipped? That's weird. I'm almost positive I always have. Oh, okay. So I can just hit X to put my weapon away, but keep my hands out. What a bizarre choice. All right. Well, let's go talk to some other people. I mean, I could give Gregory a panacea, I guess, and call it even. We can go into some, like, infected houses and look for shroomers and see, you know. Oh, we should check in on our new, like, well, like, caretaker lady? I don't know what to call her. Our new landlord? Oh, yeah, she's here. Hey, how's it going? Oh, you just have a headache? Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. Bye. Bye. Oh, Ika, last week you left before we finished up, and we didn't get to play Guess the Percentage. So remind me, when we finish up today, we got to guess yesterday's percentage, then we got to guess this week's percentage, all right? That's peak contact for you board members to get you all involved. I don't want to be up here just doing a regular old video report here. This is an interactive medium. This is a live demonstration for all the board members. Oh, I think this is new. I don't remember this one being here before. All right. We'll go over this way and we'll talk to the younger Kane kid and see if he's got anything to say. So, So Bad Griff isn't on our list. Oh, and we also need to go to the theater and see today's play. Before I forget. You in here? Yo? You are in here.
My path
You saved my life. Thank you. I'll have a chance to put it to good use in the near future.
Well,
It's odd to find you among these people, and Maria told me that from the very start.
the conclusions are pretty obvious.
Keep an eye on you, but I thought it was about scheming and hidden plots. Live, lad. I think you'll make an ideal husband to Maria. It was obvious that the Canes were supposed to unite one day. Yeah, well, that was an unexpected turn of events, even for myself. It all happened very fast. The last few days, I mean. Loyal son, I was sure you were to follow in your father's footsteps. You are an abhorrent criminal. You've sentenced several thousand people to death. Their blood is on your hands. Where is this shift? I guess just because he covered up stuff? I'm still a loyal son. Who told you I was denying my family's values and power? It's like genes. One cannot change them. Even if I abjured the ideas my father believed in, I cannot abjure his lines. But that's steep knowledge. Baraka could tell you about that. Your father, do you want to be like him? He is Bos, a bullman and a master of bulls. He is a man of privilege age, or primeval age. Wait, primeval? Primeval? Or is that primeval? Primeval age? Of the age that has long sunk into oblivion. He was born, I guess that could be primeval. He was born by the very damp and dense epoch that gave birth to the kin and its values. I respect him, and I love him. You can see what he's done for me, but the age of Aurochis and Bisons has irretrievably ended. Irretrievably ended, I guess. First, okay, primeval, okay. What are you going to do now? I'll serve Maria. I'll be her hands, her practical mind. I'll be her accountant and her chancellor. I'll estimate the price of her ideas and outbursts, and I'll estimate the price of her every dream. You know, it happens. Some business-like people are always surprisingly mad. Yes, I know. Okay, cool. Look, it's starting to get really wordy in here, all right? And as we know, intern Saltier here is not the wordsman. It's not my thing. At least not reading words. I'm terrible at, like, reading words and spelling, but... Like, if you were to say these words out loud to me, I'd probably be fine, but I just don't see them enough because I don't read much. There's nobody on the streets right now. But it is, like, 4 a.m., so... And as someone who actually routinely gets up at 4 a.m., and has to go do stuff and be productive at 4 a.m., the roads are not very busy at 4 a.m., generally speaking. It looks like Bad Griff's area is still infected. I read so much. Well, you know, you're a writer. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm a lowly intern. I mostly fill out paperwork and do live interactive reports for the board members. Yes, I'm aware you're an educated, intelligent person. Yes. I see you come in here and explain to me how to read and stuff. I got it. What's up? No living things here. This place belongs to the dead. I know that. I'm just going to respect to the dead. But I thought Simon was dead. You had an opportunity to stop this. Stop what? Nothing can be changed now. Going in. No? Butts. Okay, they're sick. We're just making the rounds at this point. Just to check in on everybody at least one more time. Oh, yeah, look. It all... See, the polyhedron's base drilled deep under Earth. And then all this... The blood of the bisons apparently went sour. And we somehow tapped into it. And it all seeped up into the town. I guess. I told you this, but once I read a web novel that's longer than the entire Harry Potter series in just 1 month. 1.68 million words long. Wow. Congratulations. That's some work. All right. So did this. We did this. I'm not worried about Bad Griff or the kids. We had nothing to do with these kids, by the way. Let's keep going this way. We can check in with Aspity and Grace. Come back through. Hit Anna's. Maybe check out the bar. Go to Town Hall. Hit the theater. We woke up here, so we don't need to go to her house. Yeah. Long web novel, though. Well, yeah, it's 1.68 million words. Yeah, that's a long web anything. That's generally speaking a lot of whatever. Like, 1.68 million hairs is still a ton of hair. Like, that's just a lot of everything ever. Oh, it was a really good web novel, though. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I would think that you value your time enough that you wouldn't spend that much time reading a bad web novel, unless that's like something you're into. In which case, I'm getting HR in here. All right. I don't know if there's a point to this, but I'm taking stuff from the trash. I'm going to get on the train to go home with my pockets full, my doctor bag full of random trash. They can't stop me. I have guns. I'm getting on that train with trash in my pockets. I've already killed like 50 men, so... I mean, sometimes there's stuff so bad that's funny. Yes, that's true. That's fair. Oh, are you familiar with the... Wait, is this a dead end? Dead end? Really? I didn't... That's odd. More entertaining a thing to watch than to read in my... That's more entertaining a thing. Yeah. I feel like reading bad things isn't quite as fun. Okay, here's the thing. Are you familiar with My Immortal? The Harry Potter fan fiction of some renown. Stop. Stop what? Stop what? Do I need to go back outside? Did I miss something? Stop mentioning the fan fiction My Immortal, written some time ago and of some renown. Why should I... Is that what you're talking about? Okay, I will no longer mention My Immortal, the Harry Potter fan fiction of some renown. I'll take that to mean you've also read it. But we'll drop the subject and move on. Thank you. I need to live a little longer. There's one more thing that has to be done. My death will not be purposeless now. What kind of thing? I'm to perform the most precious feat of all, the feat of self-sacrifice. I will do time is done. Okay, I'm gonna grow the thread of... Okay, last line. Whatever. I believe it can be done. Okay, so she gave us the same thing like the Kane daughter did. No, God, never? Oh, okay, well. Well, there's something I've read, I guess, that you haven't. So, I still laugh about that to this day. There's a line in there that gets me every single time I think about it. It's like right now, man, it's a great line. It's a line that should have been in the actual movies and or books. It's a character who would never say this. In a way, he'd never say it. to someone who doesn't exist, so he couldn't actually say it to them. But yeah, no. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Other than that, the only other... I don't know if I really know of any other fanfics that I'm really familiar with. I like reading fanfiction, but I've never been a fan of Harry Potter or its fanfiction. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to check in on Anne. Oh, we forgot to go talk to Grace. That's what I forgot. Fudge. At least I have enough food and stuff. I think we'll be okay. And there aren't any people on the streets flamethrowing me for being a little sick, so we should be okay. Now, let's go talk to Grace. We haven't ventured this far out and talked to her too much. Because A, she's far away, and B, we haven't had much story relevance for her, but... I don't know. I don't feel like there's a reason we can't stop in and say hi. And she did help us out a ton after we got left for dead in the cemetery. We used this knife, probably, to stab 2 soldiers, Rambo style. Well, yeah, this knife right here. Stand back when I pull out my knife, though. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just love that little, the left floating hand there. It's just so much of a, like, I'm gonna stab ya hand gesture. Also, I don't think we ever got an explanation on these bonfires. I guess it's more of just a like... This knife doesn't have the wobbly scalpel animation. Fair, yes. This actually looks like we're holding and it's just kind of moving at our normal pace as we're walking and stuff. The scalpel has like 3 different pieces of animation.
What?
Take care of me. Who would breathe life into our town again? I will have so many things to do in 5 or 10 years. Thank you, thank you. Able to take a new lease on life. No need to thank me. I just suddenly felt so sorry for you. I'm still able to be taken new life. Definitely. It won't be easy, of course, but life has to be fought for. Otherwise, it's not real. Do you not fear off the umbilical cord? Do you not tear off the umbilical cord that has been feeding all of us since the beginning of time? These things are already going extinct almost everywhere. Is it really worth the effort to do your best for the sake of such a wretched place? Indeed, at least it's still alive here. Do you remember your origins? Okay, I guess that's it. What about my friends? I won't be able to do anything without them. Are they alive? Is it possible to them already? Only a few. I don't know. I wanted to take care of only a few. Okay, so I guess there's like weird romance, not like option lines in this that don't have anything to do with anything. It's very odd. Like that line, and then I think there was one with what is it? Lana? Lana's house? What's her name? Laura. Laura has a bunch of like weird lines about sort of romantic-y lines. Like if we were playing Mass Effect, those lines would indicate I'm trying to like foster my romance with them, which is very weird. All right. Trying to think who else we need to check in. We can check in with Willows. Check in with Anna. Actually, what we do is we check in with Anna. Check in with the guy at the bar. We can check in with the Subarovs. We can check in with Peter, and we'll go across the street. We'll just stay on this island, not jump around so much. It's kind of weird that there's nobody on the street, though. It's odd seeing it go from so busy to so quiet so rapidly, you know? Because, I mean, yesterday, I mean, it was all just breaking loose, right? Like, flamethrower guys, muggers, arsonists, soldiers, the occasional town guard who was still around. Like, they're all just fighting, like, on every corner. And now look at them. All quiet. All quiet. Oh, we never did figure out what to do with the, what do you call it? The, oh, is she sick? Are you kidding me? What? This person's sick. No, don't blame yourself. That's not your fault. One of your rival counterparts must have overlooked them or left them on purpose. Nevertheless, no entry. It's under quarantine. I keep a sorrow watch. If being so on, they're just an ordinary person. They can be cured like any other. Experience. All right, I'll think of something. The door, maybe. Okay. I guess if we have a reason to talk to them, we can. Apparently, that was somebody else's bound because she's not on my list, right? Victor, Andre, Peter, Maria, Eva, and Mark Immortal. Yeah, she's not on my list of people to take care of, so she must have been on somebody else's list. And the bar's still open. No one got sick in the bar, apparently. Now, that is the complete opposite of how things work, usually. Yo, man, what's up?
How's my brother?
Saved my life, old
Any
chap.
news on him?
You saved my life, old chap. Lovely. So soon you'll see that I won't let you down. Your gift is greatly appreciated and is going to be put to good use. What are you going to do with your life? Tell me. I finally realized what my part is. You know, I'm good at breaking through to where no one is supposed to. I'm really good at breaking rules, at challenging and contradicting. I have no idea how to build something. You're not alone, Andre. Yours. A pointless atavism, evolutionary speaking. I've been looking for a reason to tell you this since the university. Exactly. There is no Andre, only the brothers Samatin, the twins. We are worthless without one another, and together we are worth more than any of the old school masters. For Peter's fantasies have no limits. It's too naive for that, and I have the genuine freedom of action. You love superlative degrees too much. You don't confirm to anything. And that is exactly why I'll be able to implement anything invented by Peter and blessed by Maria's love. Neither death nor depth nor the law itself will stop me. All in all, I'm staying. I love this future pyre. Makes me feel like I'm a demiurge. Demiurge? I'm pretty sure we'll meet in the capital soon enough. Your first drink will be on me. I envy you, Andre. Okay, cool. Why are you looking at me? Look at your date. Look at him. Demiurge. Demiurge. I don't know. I know demi is like an old like Greek word or whatever, you know, Latin or something, but demiurge sounds like the right way to say that. I know it's not, but it's more fun to say it that way to me. Yes, fool, you are quite the demiurge. It's like, wait, excuse me, what? What is that accent?
The wheel of
Yeah, I need to live longer. There's some more things. What kind of thing? You really believe that it's going to be done? Okay. Okay, so she's got the same thing to say as the other kind of... I love they... Why spawn them on the ground when you can spawn them in the air and have them fall into place? I remember the punctuation, but not quite the definition. Ah. Yeah, no. I mean, demi is like semi, right? So... But like...
My path was called the restoration.
A little longer. It's one more thing I did. This kind of thing. I do. From the most personal... Okay. When it's done, I don't care. Okay. Nothing here. We could go talk to Sticky, but I'm not worried about Sticky. Again, he's a weird side character that's only come up for like relevance when the plot summons him. Though he is a kid. Actually, let's go talk to Sticky just because I want to find out what the kids are up to. Like this and one of these. Yeah, let's do that. It means God or the creator of the world. Oh, really? Huh. So, but that's weird. So a demigod. So shouldn't a demigod then be like a more powerful god than a partial god? A demigod. I don't know. That's weird. Isn't a prefix in this word, I think. Oh, okay. So it's a a demiurge is a single thing, whereas a demigod is a prefix on the word god. Interesting. I guess that's why it doesn't have the little line in the middle. Whereas demigod is D-E-M-I dash God, whereas this is just all one word then. This is actually a separate... Where is the... Oh, it's all the way around. Okay. The language is weird, y'all. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to stop digging through the trash. You can't make me. Okay, Sticky. Are you here? I want to hear a kid's take on all this nonsense. Good you are.
Well, no,
Here,
the
me.
kitten whose meat it has eaten.
If you didn't take care of me, who would breathe life into our town again? I will have so many things to do in 5 or 10 years. Thank you. Thank you. I just suddenly felt so sorry for you. Okay.
My knee.
Read a message. Wretched place. You still remember? Okay, so yeah, it's the same thing that I think Grace said to me. So it seems like there's maybe a set script for like a delineating out line of interactiveness directly tying into the story. Like the less relevant to the story you are, the different script you have. Like, do I need any of this stuff? Oh, I'm out of rifle bullets, so I should probably at least, like, have rifle bullets. I'm just going to sell all of these, and I'm going to sell this. I don't really need that or that. This is well, that's worth 120. I'm just going to start selling some stuff, team. I don't think we're going to need any of this. I feel like we're way ahead on a lot of this. Yeah, and I'll just buy how much of bullets? Oh yeah, we'll just buy all the bullets. We'll just take the most universal currency for the children, and we'll call that even. Perfect. All right. Okay. Apparently, demi, the prefix, is derived from French. The demiurge comes from Greek, and the demi part of that comes from the demios, which means people. Oh, okay. So demiurge, so like the people god. Oh, wait. We're going to talk to him, too. So it's like the people god. That makes sense. I get what I think I get that how that translates over. It's kind of weird, but at least makes some amount of sense.
My path was called the calligrapher.
Saved my life, Daniel. Thank you. I'll put that in a good
Neither
use.
let
You
me
won't regret
forget
it.
My achievement, nor destroyed me. That means it's just the beginning.
With your life, tell me. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to be deferring to them. I wanted to build. My brother and I will build the whole town. The cold hall will look like a mud pie and a sandbox compared to it. I've designed it in my mind already. Tell me. So do you already have the idea to construct a building with variable density, or was it someone else? But there is also a not house. There is a house that erupts from itself, an inside-out house, so to speak, but without the inside part. An enriched suburb that is at war with the center, a brigade suburb, and of course a growing house that changes every week. You possibly meant all that. I'm only going to build all those things. That was an effulgent epiphany, a true eureka moment. My brother and I have planned the space already. We have laid roads, placed suburbs and districts. And when we saw the whole thing and realized how much energy was hiding in it, we exchanged glances. And we'll rival the cities of the greatest ancient civilizations. So I made the right choice after all. You alone are worth bringing a gang of criminals and scoundrels into power. That town of yours will only exist on paper, like with the Polyhedron, will turn into a full-sized model of itself, made of its own designs. You're wrong, but why should I prove anything to you? Time will tell. All right, I hope you will stop sinking in the green whirlpool. The herb is pulling you to the bottom already. There is neither warmth nor light there. Okay. The urge part means working, so it's like the people's worker, which is first translated into craftsman. Somewhere along the way, it became a world creator, I guess. Oh, okay, so it's the people's craftsman, like the thing that crafted people. I could see that becoming sort of a weird slang term for God. The one who created everything is the worker, the people, like the people craftsman is God. That makes sense. Slang is such a weird thing. I mean, look at how, the history of words. Like, just look at how much stuff has changed in my 30 years. Like, slang is just rapid and bizarre. Okay, so we'll go over here and talk to Yeva. I don't remember what her name is now. Nope. I think that'll be just about everybody we need to really talk to. Oh, should we go to the... Oh, she's sick. Never mind. Can't talk to her. All right. Okay, so we'll go to Town Hall and then the theater. And that will be basically everybody we can talk to. After that, I guess we can go... People would announce their intentions to commit suicide by shouting YOLO. I mean, see, what's great is that is going to be the wrong historical take on what that is. Okay. Morning of the 12th day. Today is the final day. You have less than 14 hours to make the right choice. Currently infected 528 people, well, in which it finally becomes apparent what it was all about. Oh, good. That'll actually make sense by the end of today. Also, these two guards are staring at the walls behind them, meaning they're not being able to do their job basically at all. So,
Where are the orderlies?
today at the end. Today is the end. At 2200, we're taking the army southeast to the main road. At 2350, we're firing. It was decided where the shells go, Surgeon. Council held at the cathedral at 1900. What if you missed the target? Not from this distance. That is out of the question. Wait for me at the cathedral. What happens if I don't come to the cathedral? The wizard and I will have a conflict. I don't think anything good will come of it. I'm so wary of her that I will have to break my instructions. I'm afraid. I'll risk falling into disgrace, facing a court-martial even. Might do very well. In my opinion, there is a plot against the Inquisitor. I do not want to become the weapon raised against her by the hands even more devious. Are you talking about Clara? No, the thought never even occurred to me. Take my advice, beware of the Inquisitor. They do say you're a refined analyst, but I wouldn't risk playing her game if I were you. It's better to hold a blind defense and not to believe a word. Keep that in mind. Okay, so at 1900, which is what, 7? We have to meet up to discuss what's actually going to happen. Okay, so that's everybody. So I need to go to the Arbiter and see if I can't find the Baraka. And after that, I don't know what else to do. Because I don't have any letters yet. So, yes, let's go to the Arbiter, see if we can't find the Baraka. And maybe talk to the little girl in charge of the steep people. But yeah, but with that, like, historical weird interpretations of history thing, I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. It was one of the things about Fallout 3, I think it was, that I absolutely loved the most. Was you go to Rivet City, which is the town that is a aircraft carrier, or was an aircraft carrier, and there's a historical museum in there. And you do quests for the guy who runs the museum, and he sends you to go pick up papers and stuff, whatever. Well, at one point after a mission, he goes on this long rant about the history of, like, the founding of the United States. And he talks about how, like, the Declaration of Independence was written. Wait, what? Did I make a... Oh, I did make a wrong turn. And he describes how the forefathers of America wrote the Declaration of Independence in an attempt to, like, denounce their ties to the England and all that. And he's like, and I think I remember at the beginning of it's pretty accurate. But then he's like, yes. And then George Washington hand-delivered the note to the King of England himself, presumably by airplane. And it's like, wait, hold on a second. Wait, what? And it's just like, I love the miscommunication of how condensed time gets the further away you get from it. Oh, we got a letter. The hospice proposal. I was told you were looking for an alternative way, Oyenon. I know what we must do. We have no other choice but to offer an inordinate sacrifice. Doing so is still the most humane thing that can be done. If you think you can trust me, my judgment, come see me. I will tell you the details of it. I am running out of times. So much has happened recently that I feel as if I'm being torn in two. Help me, Barack. Help me. Signed, Baraka. Okay. Now, Baraka hangs out in kind of two places. He's either in the Avatar here, or there's that one spot underneath, like, the warehouse that he hangs out. So I'm curious to see which one is which. You never got to go in... Oh, wait, Claire. Wait, what? Oh, my God, this is the first time we've been able to come in this door. What is this? Hold on. We found Claire. That was the other person I was kind of curious to talk to today. Where does this go? What does this look like? Exploration! Thank God I was smart. I was willing to, like, click on this door. All right, hold on. Oh, my God, what is in here? What is in here? I got my knife out. Oh, I haven't saved in a little while, actually. I'm happy I just thought of that. I'm going to save. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in here I can interact with. This is just a dead end. Looks like this is just a door, too. Huh, alright. I wonder if... I'm wondering if, like... If you're playing as the Changeling, this is an area you hang out in or something. We're going to parkour our way down these stairs, save ourselves some time. But yeah, like I was saying about the time shrinkage, like the thing. The further we get away from a period in time, the closer it gets. We're going to do RE1 after this. Plans for a Darkwood playthrough. I mean, we'll probably do Resident Evil 1 next, but I'm not opposed to our Darkwood playthrough. We can give that a shot. I mean, I'll have to, see if I can't find it in the stream library, but the Steam library or whatever, but,
What?
See how everything's turning out? Who could have thought? You have to sacrifice something, either the town or the polyhedron. One of the queens wants to destroy the wondrous tower, while the other seeks to raise as much as possible just to make sure. A different solution? I could arrange it so that everything stays the way it is, way it's used to if I could get into the cathedral and look at the Inquisitor in the eye, but I can't. I have to care for my own confidence. Confidence. They had to put their faith in me already, you see. I cannot abandon them now. I'll do my best to help you. How do I recognize you're bound? Well, you can get it for free. The devs put it on Pirate Bay, although I'd encourage you buying it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not a pirate. I'll drink rum, and I'd probably go on a boat, and I'd definitely shoot some stuff with cannons and blunderbusses and flintlock pistols. And I own a cutlass. But I don't like birds very much. And I am blind in one eye, but I don't wear an eye patch. So I don't think I have enough checks on those boxes to be a pirate. All of them are listed in the letter that I sent to you several days ago, and they're easily recognizable. The persecuted, the outcast, the villains, the criminals, those who only shelter is me, the new mistress. Wait for me, I'll take care of your outcasts. Okay, we have a quest. Oh, that's today's quest. The final proceedings. This is the last day we have left. The choice has to be made. Only the change will be able to examine the advantages of her paradoxical solution, the chess queens. While she attempted the final council in the cathedral, she will want to make sure that her bound are alive. They are Bad Griff, Reuben, Aspity, Anna, Eula, Laura, Alexander, and Katerina. Alexander? I don't remember who Alexander is. Bad Griff's sick. Ruben is sick. Aspidy's not sick. Anna's sick. Eula is sick. Laura's not sick. Alexander, I don't know who Alexander is. Unless that's the Subarov guy. That might be the Subarov guy. And Katerina. So these Laura. Okay, so these three aren't sick. And and Aspidy's not sick. So that's Badgriff, Ruben, Anna, and Eula. So I'd have to heal 4 people, I guess. They wanted people to pirate it more than them buying it off GTA and similar websites. What? Really? Why is that? Oh, there's actually people walking around in here. Okay, so is what's his face in here? Oh, there's a worm. Ow. I don't know where he's hanging out. Okay, he's not in here. But I'll go check the 2nd floor just in case. And then we'll go check the 3rd floor to talk to what's-her-face, the princess girl. G2A. Did they say why they want people to pirate instead of buying it? Also, that guy down there is having a hard time. Is he in here? It would appear he is not. I'm assuming that means he's probably over at the warehouse. And what is G2A? G2A? Hello? Okay. Hello, kid.
If we, the
Meow.
outcast children live, the town will grow to be a town of
You know this. Not yet. I'm not. Okay. So I have 4 people of the changeling I need to like watch out for. I got 3 Schroders and 5 Panacea. So I've got 8 cures on me, basically. If they let me use the Schroders. Otherwise, I only got 5. Shrumers or whatever they call them. Yeah, so otherwise I've only got 5. I'm guessing that what's-his-face is going to say something similar. Key reselling is really bad for both indie studios and the people buying them. Lots of people would use stolen credit cards to buy tons of keys from indie companies, resell them on websites like G2A, and then when a customer buys the key, it gets invalidated since they were purchased with stolen credit cards. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. Huh. All right, so... Huh. Well, that's an interesting scam. You're not wrong. Oh, actually, while we're here... Oh, wait, what? Oh my god, is this place actually closed? No way. Oh, okay, here's the door. I was like, oh my god, they actually closed one of these, but no. An egg. Quail eggs. I don't like regular eggs. I can't imagine I'm going to like quail eggs. I think it's gotten better now since GD has been forced to tighten up their websites, but still don't ever touch those websites. And yeah, no, I've never even heard of G2A. I'm not buying anybody's like purchase key or whatever. That's nonsense. Yeah, that sounds like an amazing way to get scammed out of a lot of money. That sounds like that actually sounds like a step up above of cryptocurrency, but cryptocurrency somehow is actually working. Whereas that still sounds super fishy to me. Like there's cryptocurrency, then that, and then like actual business stuff. Like just using a credit card on a website. All right, so he's probably over the warehouse district. So right now, if he asked me to cure 4 people, well, I don't know. Maybe he'll ask me, what could he ask me to do instead? Oh, I forgot though. What's his face is sick. Gregory is sick. Gregory. Well, no, because I have... Wait, do I have 8 or do I have 9? I have 8. Oh, so I wouldn't be able to do both if they're both 4. I'd be 1 short. I wonder... Oh, no, because I can't go into the warehouse. Oh, my God. I'm going to be short. Oh, wait, what's this? Inquisitor reminder. Tonight at 7, proceedings will be held at the town cathedral. I only request your attendance. You will introduce your argument before the obtuse commander in order to substitute your order, or I should hope your decision. I'll ask you to put all your current affairs in order before the proceedings. A situation that stalemate. Whatever authority I wield is not enough to guarantee that the right decision is enforced. P.S. I rely upon your discretion as well as your decency. Go Lilich, Inquisitor. Yeah, it's still all too shady in my opinion, and too many streamers / YouTubers accept deals with him. Yeah, that's... I don't know about that. You're not wrong. That sounds pretty weird. Okay, wait. Can I get through over here or not? I thought this was... It does... Okay, yeah. I'm going to go around this way then. Hopefully... I mean, I guess what we could do... If Baraka's going to ask us the same thing, and that's also only 4 people. In theory, I guess what we could do is drop back to day 11, and I could do a bunch of runs inside of houses looking for Shroomer. I don't remember which one of these warehouses is the one that lets me in. And see if I can't get another Shroomer, and then that would be enough for today? It's like, can't I just give him some medication or something and prop him up? Ah, yes, here he is. Hope you're happier than I am, and so you have mustered up the resolve to... What about you? I'm in doubt. Oyanon. All this time I've been talking between 2 paths. I hope that eventually they will converge into one, but they went into different directions. I know how to preserve the town without risk. I could have shown you the proof I've promised. I was a bit short on time. Tell me how you would do this. I would destroy the polyhedron. This is the price that has to be paid for procuring enough raw material to create tons of panacea. I would keep the settlement, of course. An abandoned, dangerous place is 100-fold worse than an inhabited one that ruled with resolve. Or tries for saving the town, but how would this powder keg of a settlement be ruled? I would tackle the hardest task myself, ruling the dome that's covering the depths. Living part that has a protective crust, I'd pass over to the new generation of rulers brought up by Capella. If another outbreak ever happens, we'll have enough panacea to nip the epidemic in the bud. The next generation of rulers, you mean your bound children? Yes, exactly. Walmaski has marked them, and her mark is not of this world. She is never wrong. Say, if you took it upon yourself to take care of them, I'd have time to prepare my arguments before evening. I could attend the council well prepared. But Changeling has ruined them. And now some of them are dying. I suppose I could help them. Really? And then I could present the commander with arguments in favor of a proposal that will preserve the town at the cost of destroying the tower. A wise arrangement. And, as my heart tells me, a lasting one. I'm thinking about the future of my community. And for that, I would be president of the council if I know for sure that the children Capella have entrusted me with are alive. Then the time I've been meaning to spend making my rounds. I'll instead spend on preparing my evidence. Will you help me with my bound? No. I don't need you at the Cathedral of Baraka for well. I will. Do you have panacea? Okay, hold on. No, I don't. That's the problem. I'm out of Panacea. I'll have to use the last flask and the last batch of ingredients at the council as an argument in favor of my proposal. I'll try to think of something. All right, so paradoxical solution to the chess queens. Before she attends the final council in the cathedral, she will want to make sure that they're gone. Well, the hospice will be able to convince the chess queens that his solution is the correct path. Before he attends the final council in the cathedral, he will have to make sure that the bound are alive. They are Murky, okay, Sticky, Notkin, Grace. Well, we know Grace is okay. We know she's okay. Con, and Capella. I know Capella's sick. I don't know about Murky. I know Sticky's okay. I know Grace is okay. I know Taya is okay. I don't know about Con or Notkin or Murky. I don't know who Notkin is. Is that the name of the... Yes, that's this kid. So we got to go check on Notkin and Murky, who lives over here. All right, let's go do that then. Let's see. In a way, it's basically the same as people buying gift cards with stolen credit cards and selling the gift cards cheaply. I know most people aren't scamming, but I'd rather not support something that can totally destroy any company. Yeah, I get you. Wait, did I go the wrong direction? I did. I did go completely the wrong direction. So I guess the way this works is I choose who I think is right, and then I make sure that their person isn't sick. Are there people who aren't sick? Yeah, I gotta go talk. Well, I gotta go check on Murky, and I gotta check on the Notkin guy kid. I've only been there like once on like day 2. And then I guess I gotta check on the actual kid. Yeah, see, these are infected, I guess. Or no, I guess not. All right. So the problem is I'm gonna be 1 cure short right now. Being able to fix both people's thing? Because I would wonder if the infection... Yeah, I don't know. That if that counts, then I'm fine. Because I've got like 10 of those alone. Oh, they're inside of here. Okay. I've got 10 of those by themselves. I guess I have to come around from the front. If those count, we're fine. If they don't count, and I actually need cures, then we might be out of luck. Like I said, my best chance might be to go back to day 11 and see if I can't finish out day 11 while also finding another Shroometer in one of the sick houses. I think it's at the back, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess it's over there? Where is the... Okay. I'm going to be eating a big sloppy chicken sandwich and hopefully not get bonked by Automod for mentioning it. AFK for a bit. All right. Okay, so... Notkin isn't sick, I don't think. Yeah, Notkin's fine. Okay, hold on. So... Okay, so Notkin's okay, Sticky's okay, Grace is okay, Taya's okay, Capella's sick. So even if Murky and Con are both sick, we have enough to pay for everybody. So as of right now, I can make sure everyone who is required to be healthy is healthy, I think. So we might be able to pull this off. So yeah, okay, we should be good no matter what. I'm gonna go check on Murky and see. I wonder if it's because I was able to pull off all of the Changeling side day missions, but come on now. Wow, we are very hungry actually. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? Fudge. What I should have done is I should have taken a bunch of medication and stuff to prop up our hunger all the way, max it out. And then eaten some food. Oh well. What time is it? It's 10. Alright. Still got, what is that, 8 hours? No, it's 10 hours. 10 hours. Okay. And Murky doesn't look like she's sick. Nope, Murky's okay. What do you got to say for yourself, Murky?
Your stuffing is coming out.
So she'll eat your heart before you even notice. What's this all about? Who is she? I don't know.
If we, the out.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So Murky's fine, too. So Murky's good, Sticky's good, Notkin's good, Grace is good. Grace? Yes, Grace is the cemetery girl. Taya's good. Capella's sick, and Con. Okay, so Con's the only one we don't know about. Okay. And Cons should be over this way, yeah. I mean, I don't... What I'll have to do is I'll have to save. And we'll have to figure out if we can actually heal both. And then we can come to some kind of, like, everybody wins circus situation. Or whoever I heal, like, whoever's list I take care of first is the one who I'm choosing, or what? Thank God it worked out, though. I have just enough... well, actually, I should have more than enough to take care of everything. Okay, so Con will be the only one... The only last one I really need to check on. I'm more in line with the Changelings plan. Even though hers is so vague as that I don't really know what it means. Just because it sounds like she's trying not to get anybody killed. Whereas Baraka is a little bit more in the camp of we'll kill all the children or whatever. We'll blow up the polyhedron. Use the dead bodies from that to make a panacea, then we'll have all this extra panacea lying around if the disease ever comes back, so we can take care of it before it becomes too much of an issue. Which is insane, but all right. Okay, so as of right now, 100% confirmed, we are okay. The kids, like, we should be able to pay for everyone to be healed. With one left over, which means I'd probably take one for myself. Okay. And I have enough bandages and stuff that I could just prop myself up on bandages. Like, I could take a Shimoter, get my health down to, like, 5 or whatever, and then just pop, like, the 10 bandages I have left, right? I have 17 bandages and 3 full-size med kits. I think we're okay, team. I think we're going to be okay. Unless there's some kind of crazy, grueling gunfight at the end of this, I think we're okay. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. As you're running along these stairs, they gently push you to the left. No, I don't like that. Okay, there's nobody... Also, I find it interesting that Baraka is the one taking care of the kids. And who is, like, the Baraka, who is the outcast adult, is taking care of the children. And the Changeling, who is the outcast kid, is taking care of... I guess we're not allowed in. All right. There's no one here to talk to get into this place. Unless... Oh, wait. Can I, like... Is this a thing? No. No, it does not appear to be a thing. Because we teleport out through like a weird little thing in the floor. So, all right. Okay. So if that is the case, then So yeah, unless another letter shows up. Okay, so what we'll do, presumably Khan's not sick then, because there's no executor or whatever they call them here. And just so we're all aware, there's actually nothing this isn't touching the ground, by the way. So that we're all aware, this whole huge structure isn't actually touching, like, all it's doing is literally just this stairway is the only thing holding this in place. Just this stairway. Like, the bottom of this doesn't connect down here anywhere. It's literally just up in the air. Like, this doesn't actually connect to this. There's a gap there. This is literally held in place only by these stairs. Just so everyone's aware and clear on this. Which we've explained is because that part of the polyhedron, the actual middle part, would float away if it wasn't anchored down like a hot air balloon style by the stairs. Because that's actually designed to float away or something. Okay, so we're in a good spot. We're going to save again. We can overwrite this. Yeah, aliens. It's a fifth dimensional being who's influencing this genius, right? All right. I'm going to talk to you. What's up? Here, I have a panacea. Let me in. I have a. I'm careless is behind the store. I victim your necklace. Okay. So who do we know who we want to help? Because as of right now, we can help both, but I don't know if they're going to let me help both or if I have to choose one. So if that's the case, like, do I... So we got to heal him because that's to finish like, so we don't lose at the end of the day. We have to heal him, right? Minimum is we have to heal Gregory or whatever. Okay, I'll give him a Shimoder. This will cripple the rest of them. It will burn all their insides along with the plague. Are you sure you want to save them from the disease at this cost? Yes. Okay, so we gave him a Shimoder. I don't care if it rots out his insides. He's gonna crystallize himself or whatever and die and then come back anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, so if we want to help Baraka, the only people who are sick, Murky, Enoch, and Grades, Taiji, Colin, is Capella. Capella's sick. We can cure Capella to help Baraka, or to help the Changeling, we have to cure Bad Griff, Reuben, Anna, Eula, and that's it. So do we want to do... Do we want to do Baraka first since we only have to cure one person? Or do we want to do Grace first? What do you think we should do, Ika? Also, how is your delicious, delicious sloppy chicken sandwich? Which is no kind of euphemism. It's literally just a sloppy chicken sandwich. Alexander is... Yes, okay, it's just the super ops. Okay, yeah. Do the one you want first? Okay. And the sandwich was good. Great. All right, so I like the changelings plan better. I think. So what we're going to do is we'll do the changeling plan first. Then we'll run the clock out. Okay, for the changeling, I need Bad Griff, Ruben. Those are next to each other. Aspidy's okay. Anna, Eula. Okay, so basically these four, right? Because Laura's okay, Alexander and him are good. So, yeah, let's go get... Because we actually saved right before... Yeah. No, we should be okay. Because we cured Laura already. So we don't need to cure her again. So we'll have to cure Eula. Then we'll have to cure Bad Griff and Ruben, which is fine. They're right next to each other. And then, who was the last one I need to cure? Anna. Anna's the last one. And we can get Anna on the way over to Ruben and... Yeah, Ruben and Bad Griff. So it's this house, and then these two. We'll do those first. Run out the clock. We'll give Bad Griff a Shimoter. I feel like if I'm going to let someone, like, burn their insides out, it might as well be the guy who's in charge of all the crime in the city. It might create a vacuum or whatever, and it leads to more violence, but so be it. Can they be helped? Wait, what? I know they're sick. Oh, here we go. I had to speak to them again. Okay, stop barking, beakhead. Here, I have a panacea. Let me in. I'll cure them. Give it to me. It is I who brings them back. Take it. Okay, panacea. He can take it? Yeah, he can take it, right? He's a tough, go-getting criminal type. Eula, I have returned.
I'm afraid.
Thank you. I'll give you a little longer. There's no more things that need to be done. My definitely don't referrals now. Live. Do what you must. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't seem like we're getting any more story. Oh, we still got to stop by the theater, though. I forgot. We got to stop by the theater. We got to stop by the theater. Okay, so she's handled... Yeah, let's go to the theater and watch today's show. Yeah, it's a very important theater. So, I mean, I guess that means that there's what? 4 endings to the Bachelor story? Like, there's the one where we don't save everybody. Or we don't save enough people of our bound, right? And then, actually, I think we need to go this way. Yeah. Then there's the one where we save all of our bound, but none of the other bound. Then, I guess Baraka or the Changeling, and that'd be 4, right? I think. Oh wait, is there a neighborhood over here that's still like sick? I mean, we got enough Schroders now, so it doesn't really matter, but... No, none of these... It looks like they just left this up, but none of these buildings are infected looking. Yeah, I can't go in there. Oh, did we ever figure out how to use the lockpicks? A homemade disposable lockpick. Such lockpick can be used to open simple locks on the doors of typical houses. Oh, it's a thing I equipped, and I guess I just go inside of people's houses and wreck up the joint. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This guy's sick? No way. What? What? Some of the actors are still standing guard by the doors of some of our patrons, the regular audience, so to speak. The theater is closed. Are you trying to tell me that at least one mask is standing guard at the door of at least one doomed person? I'm trying to say that until at least one mask is standing guard at the door of at least one doomed person? Exactly. Oh, you sly devil. Thinking on your feet, aren't you? You're called a hero of the intellectual type for a reason, I see. I think we can strike some... I'll bring your actors back to you. Out of the question. Well, the world is large. I can live without it. It's a conspiracy. Okay, so we can't see this one until apparently we heal everybody. All right, so we'll do... out of habit. We'll do... I guess... Yeah, we'll do the Grace. Yeah, Grace is right over here. So we'll do Anna and then hit these two first. Wait, no, I don't have enough for everybody. To get everybody back? No, there's no way. Because, like, that one would have to go back then. I'm actually trying to ponder this now. If I actually have enough for everybody who's sick. I think I'd still be able to pull it off. I think. Because only one person is sick on the changelings list. And that leaves us 3 extra. Because I was counting on a 4x4. Or no, it'd leave us 2 extra. So I can get that door and one other one and still have enough for everything. Okay. My health is low. Okay. Yeah, she can have a panacea. Take it. Okay, panacea. Oh, wait. They haven't been saying anything, so whatever. Okay, then we go over here, and it's back across, yeah. Back across the bridge. Unless... Oh, actually, I just thought of something. The only other thing that actually might be a thing is... Unless the... I'm actually going to use one of these. Just to see what happens. Oh, it's about a 50. Okay. Unless the... Unless there is no ending for only half and half. Like, you need to heal everybody to get a good ending. Because they are technically both Baraka and the Changelings are part of the same quest. And usually if it's like a weird choice thing like that, it would separate those quests. Because I think I gave Ruben medicine last time. Yeah, so he's still sick. Okay. Yeah. Give him the panacea. And then we give... Yeah, we give Bad Griff Schroeder. No. Well, the rest of his life, it will burn all the insides along with the plague. Are you sure you want to save them from disease? Yes, give it to them. Okay, so... The bound of the changeling are alive and well. May she find comfort in them. She should have enough time to prepare her argument for the proceedings. Okay, so we did the changeling one. So now all we have to do... Okay, all we have to do now is be at the... Okay. I've got to get this together in my brain the correct way. So now we have to be at the cathedral at 1700. So we go to our house and sleep. And see what this ending looks like. Where is the Oh, there it is, I think. Is that it? Yes, okay. Okay. So we'll see what the changeling being happy ending looks like. Or if there's even a difference. If the, like, it's either succeed at this mission or fail at the mission. Because right now it's not telling us this mission's over like it usually does. Which means we might still fail at this mission, technically. Oh, I don't even have anybody to trade these with anymore, but I guess I can just fill them up and sell them. They technically sell for a little bit of money. Where? I'm trying to think where else there's a food place. At this point, it's just a force of habit to look in every trash can I come across. I guess it's because my infection level's so high. Hold on. To a third. What does this do? Immunity. So if we take one of these, and we take another one that almost kills us. And we take that. Oh, that actually gets rid of the infect. Oh, we used a panacea. Ah. Butts. Well, that's okay, actually. Oh, our exhaustion's maxed out, though. Oh, that's a walnut. Okay, that's fine. It's okay, because we already did enough to get the changeling ending, right? So now we just gotta sleep and go meet them at 7 and see what happens. So it actually doesn't matter that we wasted that panacea, because we're going to have to restart anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so now we just sleep until... let's take one of these. So we need... What was that? That'll be 4... We need to be there at 9... So 4 hours of sleep is probably fine. All right. Hunger is still very high, but that's fine. Oops, that's not a door. Okay. I think we still have a little bit of smoked meat on us to take our hunger back down. Luckily, I mean, the way we got this set up is unless something crazy happens, we should be okay. This should literally be one of the endings. Okay. You were too early. The Queens will be deciding upon the fate of the remains of the wretched town at 7 o'clock. As for now, the cathedral is closed. I need to speak to Alan Rock. He's here. Here, no, he will only arrive at 7 o'clock in the evening. A person exemplary punctuality and honor that he is. Then let me see the Inquisitor. We have a lot to talk about before the council begins. No, Bachelor. You will meet them at 7 o'clock and not a minute earlier. No, new powers have come into play now. The powers that even a government Inquisitor cannot oppose. We are only doing their bidding. What powers? You'll find that out if every person whose life had been in your hands for the last 12 days has a chance to say a word before the council. Every single bound person. But Eva's dead. She apparently does not think so. This unfortunate girl is the only friend of yours that has really done something for you. You won't ever have to take care of her now. Yet her voice will be heard. So pleaded and spoke for. So that's what her letter was about. And the others? There are few lives that you personally are responsible for. If those people are safe and sound by the evening, you will be allowed to access the council. You'll have a chance to tell Agila Lynch what you think of her. But the evening, all of them will be well. There is no particular need for that. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got too wrapped up in the talking about. Yeah, I ended up not talking about Darkwood. It's my most favorite horror module. Much less jump scary and more building content dread. Yeah, I've seen it played. I myself have never played it. I think I've watched 2 different people play through parts of it. I think I've watched one person play through from the beginning to end, and that was like years ago. And then I think I watched another person pay a couple of levels worth. All right, so I guess I just stand around for an hour waiting. Yeah, I've had some smoked meat left and some peanuts. Hunger. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me, but watching it and playing it feels so different. Never felt it that bad from any other horror module. Fair. Good to know. Okay. Because, I mean, our bound are safe, and the Changeling bound are safe. So we should be good, I'm thinking, overall. And so I'm assuming, based, though, on the way this guy's talking, it sounds like we're going to get the bad ending. Basically, we've helped everyone who was sick now. Except for Olaski's daughter. And the Olaski house is the only house with another person in front of it. Like, just let me in. Let this be over. So I can officially say I've made it to the end of a day. Oh, wow. The wood from that bonfire of the infected steep guy is still here. The one who potentially infected the whole town and started this all off. The one I punched to death in this playthrough. It's cool that that guy was there, but it kind of sucks that it didn't affect anything. Yeah, it was Intern Man's first fair fight. And by fair fight, I mean it was a 2-on-1 fight that I happened to win. So it wasn't fair at all. I'm just Intern Man. I wait. I have less than 20 minutes. It's like a... It's like 10 seconds for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's like 5 seconds for a minute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds for a minute in this universe. That's the translation, I guess. Is this close enough? You are too early. The queens are deciding upon the fates of their mains to the wretched town at 7 o'clock. As for the cathedral's closed. Oh, come on. Wait, aren't you also one of the actors? How do I get you sent back to watch the performance in the theater? Or maybe you don't count. Maybe you are actually in Executor, whereas the rest of these are all fakers. Okay, so it should be about that time. I got about 20 seconds. I'm going to do some deep squat lunge bunny hops here. Get leg day in real fast. Keep myself active, you know. Okay, there it is. Come, Bachelor. The assembly is waiting for your decision. The queens of this chessboard are in a deadlock. They have each other pinned down. The game may very well end in tragic stalemate. You are a pawn at finishing line. Devil your checkmate. Your laughter from under your ugly beak? Funny. Now everything will be decided. The Inquisitor less seems to think she has used you. Confused? Don't you fret. She's also nothing. Everything was leading to this. You're now acting in the interest of inevitability. You can't get away from it. Evil conquers all. Make way. Okay. Here it is, team. Here it is. The changeling ending? I don't like the way she rubbed her chest there like that. Not mixed with that flower dress. Oh, okay. I thought it was just going to be the final cutscene, but no. I'm indeed powerless.
Courier on the way.
Yeah, she's very upset. But, I mean, they've explained that she hates her family and wants to burn the town down and, like, destroy the polyhedron for personal reasons. So she would be kind of angry. I am indeed powerless, as you can see. I'm accused of having arranged your discovery. I lost my votes of confidence, so tell them whose discovery it is. For the laurels are yours. And are you in doubt? No, deception was so simple. The cause and the source. It's so easy to put those very different things together, Inquisitor, but hey. But they are not the same. I don't want to talk to you. I despise you. I've already made up my mind. Let's not waste our time on unnecessary speeches. In that case, they are. It's strange that you have failed to see that. This place is a utopia. That is an absolute abuse of nature. The utopia must be destroyed. It's evil. What is a utopia, Agila? Let's talk for the last time. What is provoking your hatred so much? I am a humanitarian. My duty is to save people, not kill them. I only condone a few to death for the sake of the many. Now I'm offering you to save the happiness of several thousands, hardly shedding any blood at all. A utopia will demand more and more sacrifices, you know. Even this utopia. But why do you think this place is utopia? Nobody conducts social experiments here. Look, this place is more natural than nature. You're a Borila. I'm tired of your pathos. Utopias is usually constructed to embody perfect justice, liberty, or economical thrift. This one, however, is different. This town is not a place that does not exist. It's a place that cannot exist. Mustn't exist. Here's where the cause and the source are the same. Mustn't exist? Do elaborate on that, please. I'm still failing to understand where you see the root of all evil. Our country holds the absolute record of experimental utopia designs, and this is a feature that should be interpreted as an abusive nature, or as its absolute virtue. Social masterpieces are rare, but they do happen, and they don't have to be accidental. Indeed. However, somehow they never seem to live too long. Now, at the dawn of the current century, there are almost none left. One gets the impression that there is no country that would imbue its inhabitants with inner force simply because that happened to inhabit it. There have been examples of this, but they all have been destroyed. Why? Wait, hold on. However, somehow they never seem to live too long. Now, at the dawn of the current century... Wait. Now, at the dawn of the current century... So that means it's got to be after 1900, right? Based on what we understand of this time and place and the current technologies. This is definitely just at the beginning of the 1900s. So I'm guessing this is, like we were discussing, probably like right before World War I or right after World War I. There are almost none left. One gets the impression that there is no contrary that would imbue its inhabitants with inner force simply because they happen to inhabit it. There have been examples of this, but all have been destroyed. Why? Yes, there is no country, but there's no you here. So it's like contrary. One gets the impression that there is no country that would imbue its inhabitants with inner force simply because they happen to inhabit it. There have been examples of this, but they've all been destroyed. Why? I don't know. Let's get back to the matter at hand. A wonderful town is suddenly beginning to die. No one knows why. Why is this one? The one that has managed to produce a wonder, the most curious, the most mysterious, inhabited by the most talented people. What did they do to deserve this? I'll tell you. I'm all ears. At this persistent pleasure of the capricious powers that be, the miracle that has been accidentally embodied as the polyhedron is forced to stay there, captured by the flesh of the town that has nurtured it, feeding it with its resources, people, and hot blood. This flesh has become its womb and its prison. You're being too metaphoric. What does that have to do with my choice and the epidemic? I think since this is late in the module, I don't think the editors got to the end here. Not the bees. Enslaved miracles die not out of anyone's malice. That is just their nature. You can't hold a miracle with your hands. You can only hold its corpse. The idea is not new. Let us have a closer look at the disease, the embodiment of this logic. Is it good or evil? Why has it come to this town? Do you consider it to be good? Why did you come to the town at the same time then? You are by all definitions a hero, a miracle maker almost. It was the powers that be that have tried to make you detain a miracle here, not the poor obsessed Canes. They're only played their part. They represent their own force, but do you really want to go back to being a slave? The powers that be are bending you to submission according to their own design. Revenge, Agila. Revenge is a bad companion in the search for the truth. As you do. Revenge. Then tell him, Danielle. There he stands, waiting for your word, a puppet, just like guide his weapons. No one has heard a single word of the recommendation from me yet. I'm relying on you completely, just like I said, and heed my warnings. Everything we've talked about, I've changed my mind, Lich. I doubt you'll be happy with my choice. Watch your sign of the sentence. I remember everything we talked about. Be silent. Okay. What do you got to say?
My path
Come.
was
When will you
called
begin to
the
execute your design, Maria?
I wanted to claim the power to create a place of miracles and lovely lawlessness.
Okay. I already begun my Denel. When the night falls and the wind scatters the smoke above the scorched earth, the dust of the buildings demolished settles, you will see several new constellations light up in the sky. They will plunge their lights toward us, and when the first specks of this light reach the constellations of the polyhedron, a miracle will happen. What will that be like? How are you going to call them? After what happened today, the only thing light in the sky will be that of Mars. What will they be like? How are you going to call them? I'll see. But I expect them to be mostly red. Ruby, scarlet, crimson, carmine, merlot, mahogany. Mahogany? Mahogany's not a red color, is it? Vermilion, garnet, rose, pink, burgundy. Perhaps you may even notice something familiar in the structure of these constellations. Where will these constellations come from? They have existed for a long time already. People just couldn't see them before because their light was hurrying towards us from far beyond. Now the first rays of these stars are about to reach our surfaces. We will see their lights reflected in the specular planes of the preserved polyhedron. What will become of your family, Maria? Perishing, burning down, dissolving without a trace. This is my family's destiny. It happened to my mother. It happened to Simon. Tomorrow, Grigori dies, and my father will fade out in a week. And in 10 years, when my town is complete, I will pass on in the same fashion. What happened to the children? Will you expel them from the tower? Well, that is your destiny, Maria. There's nothing to be done about it. They have to free up the space for the new guests. My brother will become embittered, betray me, and rebel against me. But I will find a way to deal with him. He will cower behind Capella's back willingly when my mother's eyes frown and glare at him. Become a mistress already? No, I haven't. You won't see it here unless you were planning to stay, of course. I leave the town on the military train on. I'm considered the pros and cons. I'm staying. Okay. So that's lore. That's the wrap-up lore of the story of the Canes, basically. That they're going to kick all the kids out of the polyhedron and they're going to imbue it with their spirit energy so that she can rule over this town and have it rebuilt, where eventually she'll die herself in a few years, like a decade or so.
I'm foolish.
All right. So, Bachelor, it was neither greed nor plotting nor circumstance that has informed your choice, but you're conscious alone. I've been given orders to level everything here. But that's not necessary. I'm willing to trust your judgment, risking my life and honor, for I am merciful. Where shall I point the weapons? I'm not ready to make a choice yet. Let the settlement be destroyed, but there's no reason to hurt the polyhedron. The Shirires will find shelter there until we vaccinate them and the epidemic dies out. I've come to announce my decision. There will be no decision. I forgo the right to make a choice. I will not decide the town's fate, and I present my arguments to you. I will not decide the town's fate and present my arguments to you. What does that mean? We won't be able to make the choice without you. We are in a deadlock. The Inquisitor is holding me back. I won't let her act. It seems to me that she's plotting to laugh her last dying laugh and let the disease lose in the end. Hospice is acting on the Inquisitor's behalf. Claire is compromised. The town is doomed. I've said everything for well, Commander. Okay. Nothing keeps me from entering the cathedral. I have a feeling, however, that the cathedral is the real trap, not the theater, as the warning suggested. I renounce my freedom of choice. Let someone else decide. Let it be as it may. All right. So now what?
We can't let cheats play with our free will.
Oh, okay. So that's just. Okay, so I guess that's just. Is that it? Do I just? Okay, I can't talk to you. So do I just sleep until the end? What do I do now? Okay, so I guess I chose the let's see what happens ending. Otherwise, it was just the blow up the tower. I just sleep until the end. I'm just gonna go to sleep and see what happens. So there was no changeling ending to choose there. It was either blow up the polyhedron or let someone else choose, which is very weird to me. Yes, I'm just gonna sleep and see if the cutscene starts. No? Oh yeah, there it goes. Kind of a searchlight over an infected building. Okay. Another little kid. All right.
You did it. It was a free choice. We acknowledge the victory of the player.
It is indeed miraculous. The exit is clear. It shouldn't have happened. The miracle must be real.
Okay. I do not have any inventory. I cannot crouch. I guess I'm just leaving. I can jump. Oh, maybe I gotta go to the other door. I can't punch or anything. Okay. Ah, okay. We are sucked into space. Ice Pick Lodge Studios. The classic HD edition team. All right. So apparently that was the, I guess I'm assuming the bad ending where the town apparently gets sick and dies. Now we'll choose the blow up the polyhedron. Since presumably Yeah, we gotta get Grigori here. Yeah, he can have a Schroeder. Give it to him. Okay. Okay, so that was the bad ending. Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah, no, what's fine. Luckily since we saved right before I started healing people, we can actually see what happens. I assume what happens if we get to the end of the day and not all my members of the Bound are healthy, we just get that normal, you die thing at the end or whatever instead, but I don't know. All right. So we'll do this again, and then we'll give them the blow up the polyhedron thing. And then we'll do a third one where we just see if it changes anything by helping just Baraka. And then... I mean, what time is it? It's 5 o'clock, so we have another hour. So we should hopefully be able to run around and get this done a couple more times. Now that we know what we need to do. Thank God I found those extra Shimoters and I never took them. Because I got one from one of the quests. What am I doing? I don't need this. How did that work out? Because I know I got the Panaceas from doing that one quest on day, 10, where we helped Laura get the gun, and we got a bunch of Panaceas from that. And I'm trying to remember. I know we got one Schmoter from a mission. And I know for a fact I found one Schmoter inside of a building. I'm trying to remember where we got the third Schmoter from. Oh, we only have 2 Schmoter. Oh, so maybe that's it then. So, okay, yeah. Okay. Panacea, take it. I used one Schmoter? Okay, so then we must have found 2? Found 2 in the same building. No, I know I've... yeah, I can have a Schmoter. Let's give it to them. I don't think so. Because I remember there was one where I went searching for a Schmoter. And after a couple of houses, I actually found one. And then I remember there was at least one house where, one time where I just sprinted inside and, looked through some of the cabinets right by the door. And I just found a Schmoter on, the first floor and, the second thing I looked at. I'm like, oh, my God, what a lucky get. So I think that's how it worked out, that I got one from a mission, 2 that I found kind of spread out over a couple of days. Then most of those Panaceas came from all the Laura pistol mission. And I think I did take 1. So that would have... Yeah, so that's why I have 2 left. I think. What's crazy is I've looked up a little bit of the stuff we've done in the past. After we get done with day 6, I looked up stuff what could have happened in day 6. And apparently, there's been a few times where I could have gotten free Schmoters from different, side quests and stuff. But a couple of those we missed because of not knowing about the letters and stuff. I don't remember finding 2 in the same building, though, Ika. Pretty sure I don't remember that. I mean, technically, I guess I could scrub through the video footage, but I don't know about that either. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, I think after this, we'll do Resident Evil 1. And then I will give... actually, we have a bunch of stuff we don't really need. Oh, we have some gloves. $36,000 for some gloves. Army gloves. Ow. My head. Okay. Um, but yeah, Resident Evil, and then we can give Darkwood a playthrough. I mean, I guess there's... Oh, yeah, I forgot. All right, I'll try to think of something. Okay. See it? Take it. Okay. As we all know, guns are always cheaper than gloves. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
As the mind endeavors.
Okay, so... Wait. Am I missing someone? Oh, Anna. Anna. Anna was the other one we have to still do. I forgot about Anna. I forgot it's these two, this one, and this one. Yeah. It's fine. We'll sleep in Anna's house, and then we'll spend an hour running over there. So it seems like we can't go in till 7, but they won't make a decision after that. So we have from 7 till 12 to get in there and make a final choice. I find it interesting that if you sleep past midnight, you can actually make it to day 13, technically. I think that's interesting. Okay, Anna. Anna with your strange house. It has a front door and a back door to a non-yard. Okay, here I have a panacea. Take it. Okay, so that gets us... Yes, that gets us the changeling. So now we try the other one, which is... we blow up the
I
polyhedron.
want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin?
There is no death. Let's move on. All right. Okay, so if we sleep for 6 hours, that takes us... that would take us to 19. That's not quite what we want. 13 is 15. That give us an hour to get across town. That's probably fine. Let's take... let's see. Hold on. We need to take... Oh, that just killed us. We got an achievement, though. This, on the other hand, is your fault. Okay, well, that was a waste of my time. I didn't think that would kill us. I didn't think it'd take it that much health away to use the medication. I should have just healed up first. It's fine. Just doing the same one little part again. It's not a big deal. I guess we could also just sleep and figure out what... Yeah. Yeah, you can have this. I like that there's an achievement for apparently killing yourself on the last day. Because I've killed myself by accident before and not gotten that. Unless it's one of those ones where it's like if you kill yourself 5 times, you get this. Wait, is that actually a crosshair? No. Is it? Oh, no. There was just something on my monitor. I thought for a hot second there was actually a crosshair that I had somehow not seen before. But no, I think there was just something on my monitor I finally noticed. Okay, so what we'll do is after we give them all stuff, we can save. And then we can turn the mission in and do the blow up the polyhedron. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll save, do the blow up the polyhedron, and then we'll do just the Baraka one, and then we'll load back the other one and have all of it done and see what that gives us. It's the cheap office monitors. I mean, it's dirty. It's got dust on it, you know. Gotta get these things clean once in a while. Gotta remember to stop looking in the dumpsters. There's nothing in the dumpsters. We don't need any dumpster stuff anymore. We've gone beyond the dumpsters. Like, food is, I think, the only thing we really need. We have plenty of medicine. We have plenty of drugs. Like, food is literally the only thing I think we need at this point. I can't go in that door. Hopefully it's the other one. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Good. You have nothing. Literally nothing here to buy. Great. Thanks for wasting my time. I'm going to order them to bombard this building. Don't go anywhere. Oh, God. That'd be the best ending. If you could just choose to have them bombard specifically just one specific building or something, just out of spite. It's a raw hatred and spite. Panacea. Oh, come on. Really? God, these warehouses are laid out so stupid. Oh, I think this is the warehouse where we killed those, like, 12 guys in a gunfight before, right? That was a weird thing to have happen. That was on, what, like, day 3 or something? Day 4, maybe? Yes, day 3, day 4. Caw-caw. Give him a schmoder. Okay. Oh, both of these are blocked off. Oh, are you kidding me? This... Okay. Why are so many of these paths blocked off? Stop it. Just stop it. Skybox is really good in this. Like, this skybox doesn't look old or janky or anything. Like, I could throw this in just about any module, I feel like, and it would be fine. Sun needs a little work since there isn't one. It's just kind of brighter over there. But I think outside of that, the actual skybox looks really good. Like, the cloud pattern's a little weird, but not, like, unheard of. Well, here's another food place. Does this place have food? Let's find out together, team. You do have food. I'll take all of your food. Thank you. Bonk. Ah. Stop it. Okay. Okay, and we're back. We have returned. You ready to be healed up? You ready to drink that panacea? This might literally be the panacea you traded me for doing your mission earlier. I think we chose correctly in going with saving right before we talked to Grigori, or helped Grigori, because then technically we can also load back and then not have every member of our bound be healthy when the thing starts. So we can also see what that ending looks like, I guess, if that is even a different ending at this point. Okay, we do this. I take a med pack. Well, we have extra, right, for this playthrough, because we're going to be loading back again. And it seems like if we want to get the best ending, we do have to heal basically everybody. Can't they be helped? I'm gonna think of something. Yeah, here. Panacea, take it. Sup? Okay, so exhaustion's about half, hunger's 60, immunity's fine, health is low, and infection is low. So we want to take drugs. You can probably just pop a couple of these. Yeah. Here, have this. Here, have this medication. Also, scoot over. I'm getting in this bed with you. Don't touch me. I'm here to get a nice sleep. This and that and that. Wow, that just eats your health. My goodness. All right. Okay, exhaustion. Oh, and then drugs. We can pop one of these. Take this, and then sleep for like. We can sleep for 5 hours. Okay, cool. Go. Great. Now. Oh, I should have saved. It's fine. Actually, we might have time. We can try it out and see. Because technically, the only thing we need to do to get the both endings is go to the Olofskis and heal the daughter, and that would technically give us both endings. So if we run over to the Olofskis now and save outside that door, oh, we wouldn't be able to do just the... Well, that's fine. We can still save this and do the everyone ending, the good for both people ending. All right, see if you got any more food. Oh, you do. Great, cool. Yoink. Thank you. I could probably sell everything else, but I mean, what's the point? Like, I don't need it, but I also have no reason to waste time selling it. The food, on the other hand, might actually be kind of an issue, as it often is. Though we're in good situation, other than the hunger. Other than my thriving hunger. For a well-made steak. I need some smoked salmon on a bagel. The cravings. All right, so I'm going to save here. A new save, of course. A run trying to become as rich as possible by the end. I'm sure someone has. Well, actually, I take that back. This is not the most played module of all time, by any stretch of the human imagination. So I'm thinking there is actually a very good potential that, no, maybe no one has ever tried to get as much money as possible. Actually. I mean, people who made it past halfway through this module on Steam is like, what, 6% or something? But we might have there might actually never been a human being on the planet Earth who's ever attempted to make as much money as possible during this module. And we definitely could have made more money, because there's plenty of times I could have like gone into a house with looters and like shot one of them. Just looted the house. Or we could have used all those lock picks we never used and like robbed a bunch of people and then got our morality back, because our morality or our reputation was maxed out 90% of the time. So we easily could have used some of those like lock picks to sneak into people's houses, rob them. Use that, had so much more money. Like there's definitely a way to have like a ton of money if you really wanted to lean into like robbing everyone as blind as possible. I mean, if nothing else, there's probably a couple of times we could have like gotten free guns and stuff. Okay. Okay. Is dead. So what's that about? You are my dearest bachelor. You don't have to worry about the high powers. You don't even have to. All been arranged like this. Why? Who dies? Who dies? Do your deed. If you want to be Be president of the council. Fulfill your obligations. What obligation are you talking about here? There are a few lives that you personally are responsible for. Okay. What time is it? Oh, okay. We still have 15 minutes. Wow, we got across town quick. But I guess because we're not being mugged or shot at or flamethrowered or chased by rats, chased by angels of death or any of that nonsense, we're actually able to just move along without, you know, all the constant harassment. Okay, so this time we'll choose the other option. We can load back, go get, what's her name? The Olosky's daughter, and try to see if there's a different ending if we just do Baraka's half of it and not the Changeling's half. And then we can do the both. Come on, what is taking so long? Oh my god, another 20 seconds. Why, Lord, why? Just getting my leg workout in here. Deep lunge. There it is. All right, cool. Okay. Okay. Make way. Let's do this. Yes, I'm aware. I cannot skip this cutscene. We must watch her clench her fist in rage. Much like Arthur, the anteater boy from the television. He gets angry with rage and balls up his fists. But he does not strike! For probably some kind of Christian god, this man he not. I don't know why Arthur is Arthur, but Arthur is Arthur, so. I don't think there was anything else. I made up my mind. I don't want to make... I despise you. Okay. Wonder how that became a meme. Oh, yes, I watched that show as a kid. Wonder how that became... I don't know. I mean, it just...
My path was called.
Yes, I haven't come. Okay.
What?
Let the summit be destroyed, but there's no reason to hurt the polyhedron. The cybers will find shelter there. And the epidemic dies out. Okay, so we're gonna blow up the settlement, but not hurt the polyhedron. That's what it was. Okay. All right. So that's okay. Okay. So that's our choice. Is the save the wonder because we're like an artist scientist type, right? All right. So this is it's destroy the town but save the polyhedron, or don't do anything which destroys the town. All right. Let the settlement be destroyed. So you think the town is doomed? I do. The soil underneath it is soaked with poison. We're very lucky that the ground here is so fastidious. Plow every inch of it up with shells, shake it, and pull its rocks out. Split it into cracks so that no one would ever dare re-inhabit this land. This side of the river is uninhabitable. I see. And do you believe the tower will make it through the bombardment despite its base being so thin? Yes. The tower must keep its balance. I've studied its structure and I'm inclined to believe that it's rather earthquake resistant. It's like a weight on a steel spring. If no shell explodes on the opposite bank of the river, the polyhedron will remain intact. So it will only fall where I point them to fall. Let it be so then. And prove that this is a good way out? I can. Here are my arguments: a bacteria specimen, the vaccine, the blueprints, and the map charting the source of the pest. Are you sure that there's nothing else you'd like to tell me? I'm sure, Commander. The choice has been made. All right. Okay. Let the tower remain, whatever the cost. Nothing like it will ever be built again. It is not a mere building, but a symbol. It allows us a hope of possibility that some false truths of our ill-fated epoch might be overthrown. It is a delicate fortress that holds a veritable proof that however well established our notions of possibility are, they still fail to account for what may or may not exist. This is the bastion I am willing to fight for. As for the powers that be, they are going to regret their hypocrisy. They were so determined to force me to observe the promise I gave not to disappoint. The town they are so fond of will be reduced to rubble. This I have spoken. Okay, yeah, so this is the angry artists thing. The Ancient Aliens fan ending? Yeah, kinda. Alright, so that takes care of that. So let's go watch this cutscene, shall we? Actually, you know what? This house is actually closer, and we just gotta sleep till midnight, so. No reason to go all the way back down there to Eva's house. Poor dead Eva. Oh, wait. Don't you have a bed? Wait. Do you not have a bed? Oh, maybe you don't. Oh, I guess you don't have a bed for me. Never mind. I'm just wasting my freaking time in here. I can go in your house. You've got a bed. I remember seeing a bed in this house. I assumed he had a bed, but I remember there actually being a bed in here I can sleep in. Because he's standing next to it when you come in here and talk to him. Oh, I guess this was a desk. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I could have sworn I remember there being a bed in that room, but I'm an idiot. Alright. I guess we'll just go back to Eva's house. Yeah, so we get the Bachelor ending appears to be that the polyhedron is a work of art. Yeah, the Canes never sleep. That makes sense, actually, with them. That the polyhedron is a work of art that defies logic, and that if we blow up the town, we can hopefully seal away the virus. So it goes with his pragmatic side and his love of, like, high science, like unnatural science. So that makes sense. That's the Bachelor choice. And then we just sleep it out. Oh, wait. Don't die in your sleep. Hold on. I don't want you to die of starvation. He almost died of starvation. What a jerk. Wow, that was crazy. All right. Health is going down because of the infection. I don't care about that. All right. Here's this another ending. Here is, I think, the pure Bachelor ending. Like, not good, but acceptable ending. And the kids destroy the town. Wow. Oh, no, I guess that's not the town they're destroying. They're punching something else. Oh, no, that is what they're punching. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're not. Oh, okay. I was like, they're not going to fire the cannons, but no, they are. I mean, at that angle, they're just firing way over the town, but all right. It must have took the soldiers to a safe distance before bombarding the town. Whoa. Outfit change there. She definitely got into the whole Scarlet Mistress thing. Yeah, this music's intense. You're not wrong. So the polyhedron remains and the town is destroyed. The Scarlet Mistress takes over and leads all the men to rebuilding the town. All right. Basically what we were told is what happened. Okay. We're going to load. Now, I want to see if there's a difference if we do Baraka's ending, which means we just got to go and take care of the... Oh, also, interestingly, there was no final play at the Playhouse. Interesting. Yeah, give him a Schroeder. Okay. Okay, so now we just got to go to the Olofskis. Or not the Olofskis. Wait, Olofskis? Yeah, the Olofskis and take care of the daughter. And then we can just go to the ending. And then we'll do both Baraka's and the Changelings endings. See if there's a third option, presumably. Or if this one changes the other option where like we blow with a polyhedron and spare the town. So far we by not choosing, the town falls into disarray and is destroyed. Everyone dies and the town is forever gone. Then we had the town is destroyed, but the polyhedron stays. The Kane daughter becomes the new mistress of the town. Oh, wait. Yes, okay, it's online with the Kane daughter becomes the new mistress of the town, and the town is rebuilt in whatever image she chooses. Her grand scheme. Now I'm curious to see what happens if once we do this Baraka mission. And that was with us just doing the Changelings bound page, not the Barakas. So we'll do Barakas next. Which should literally just be just her, I think. Because everyone else on that list is healthy, it seems. Again, odd that Baraka, the outcast, is the one in charge of the children, as opposed to the girl who's not in charge. Yeah, she can have a Schmoder. Or a Panacea. Okay, great. Okay. The bound of the hospice are alive and well. May he be comforted by that. He should have enough time to prepare his argument for the proceedings. See, I'd assume since I'd done one or the other, they would end up showing up at the proceedings, and they would be there, and that would be like, okay, now we're going to do his argument. Because basically our argument is that the town can be destroyed, but we save the polyhedron and everything will be fine. His argument is that we destroy the polyhedron, save the town and the steep, and everything will be fine. So I'm curious to see if that's going to be the difference. Instead of saving the polyhedron, we save the town and destroy the polyhedron. I'm really curious to see how many endings they're going to let me work with here. Because if this doesn't work out, what I'm assuming then means is I'm going to have to do... Either A, I'm going to have to do both, which is fine, or... Oh, wait, unless I have to go talk to him. I didn't think about that. Unless I have to go tell him that his people are okay. I didn't think I would have to go turn it in. But I might actually have to go tell him that it's okay and I took care of it. Oh, I completely spaced on that as being an option. But it's okay. Okay, I know where Claire's at. Okay. We can check this now. If we don't have to check in with them, then we don't have to redo the Claire stuff. God, we move so slow. I'm dying. I'm dying. Look, I know bikes at least existed in the early 1900s. Like this, I understand that. I know, right? Leg and cardio day. He just keeps skipping them. I know that controlling your time and stuff is an asset and a part of the whole experience. It's also a gigantic pain in my butt because you get around so slow and it just eats real life time so rapidly. I mean, luckily we have enough medicine that we should be fine in basically all regards, but even if I have to just pump everything, like all of our food and stuff, into dealing with this. Okay, let's talk to the hospice. and see. I can never remember which door it is. No, this is the weird room that has no purpose, but we can go into. So it's got to be over here. I still don't know what that room's for. It looks like it's some kind of like animal racing or something, but I have no idea. Okay, here he is.
Just wash your...
Oh, okay, so we do have to turn them in. Okay, yeah, so let's turn them in. Really want this one, and you are aware of my plans. I am. Well, let me meet at the council. Okay. Okay, so we do have to redo the Claire mission. Okay. Which is going to suck because I have to run all the way across town to where Claire is. Ugh. Okay, so now we'll get... So we've seen the two options from just The Bachelor. Now we'll get to see Baraka's ending. Oh, wait. Am I going the right direction? Not really. It's fine. Luckily, we saved after we turned all those other medicines in. So we can run all the way over to Claire's and then come back over here. And we saved outside of the Olofsky's house. So we should be okay. I was really hoping to be done on time at 6 o'clock today, but apparently we're going to be a little over because there's no way I'm going to be able to get the last of these endings shoved in here so rapidly. At least I'm happy that we were able to look at all the endings and I didn't end up being like one short on something. Oh wait, did it change this? Oh yeah, Baraka will come to the cathedral if it will allow him to pass the ultimate judgment. He will destroy the polyhedron so the town may survive the cost of its uncommonness. Once again, the town will become the same backwater hole it was before. The Hippocratic Oath enjoins us to preserve the life of the genius by means of curative lobotomy. Vigorous applause. What a weird ending. All right. Because this is his journal. That's the Bachelor's journal. So he wrote that about himself in there, by the way. All right. So we just got to sleep, trigger the day, then we'll see Baraka's ending. Oh, you know what that means, though? That means we can actually do... We might actually be able to save this a little bit faster this time then. Because what that means we can do is whoever we talk to is the one that shows up. So on the Claire ending, what I can do is I go talk to Claire, and then I can save, do her ending, and then I can, after I talk to Claire, I can go do the Baraka ending and talk Baraka, and then see what happens when they're both there. Okay, what time is it? Okay, 13. Great, 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 great. Okay. This is doable. This is still doable, team. This is still completely doable. Oh, I don't have any extra food, though. Fudge. I forgot about the food thing. It's fine. We'll take this. I forgot I'm out of food. Okay. This, and we sleep for 5 hours. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna go see this ending. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So here's what we do. We pop another one of these. We take 2 of those. We can pop this last one. There we go. We're fine now. Okay. I love that we're somehow using a first aid kit to help the drugs. The damage the drugs did to our internal organs, by the way. That's fun. It's an interesting little concept. Okay, so that means, yeah, so there's 2 endings for The Bachelor, the Baraka ending, the Changeling ending, and then presumably the both of them ending. Oh my god, there's still 30 minutes? What? I guess since I can show up late, there's no reason not to sleep past the time. Let's go over here and we'll just sleep in her house for a minute. Okay, she has a bed, and I can sleep in it. Great. I just literally need to sleep for an hour. Great. Perfect. We go turn this in, and then we get to see what Baraka decides to do with the town, which is apparently blow it all up. That explains why the changeling option wasn't there. Okay. And it didn't actually give us the little quotations, right? No. Okay. Okay. Make way. Boom. Okay. Let's see if we have a different cutscene this time. Let me get the angry Inquisitor. There's Baraka. Hey, Baraka. With your weird, almost straight jacket looking outfit you've got on, I've just noticed. And then what's her face playing with her like cleavage line in a way that I don't find appropriate. And if it's up to me, HR would have a word with her. Okay. So if I talk to Baraka, look at them. You see now that she is a victim, do not paint her a demon. She is just honestly doing her duty, like you or me. You're protecting Aguila. Do you really have something to say in your defense? Say in her defense? I've changed my mind, Baraka. I'll make the choice myself. Different definitions of duty then. I have no idea who you're talking about, Baraka. There's not a single woman here fitting your description. I'm just still confused. What has she done to deceive you? Did she lie to you? Has she withheld the truth? I think you've learned everything you have without her help. Every conclusion you've made is your own. The whole town was at your disposal. She had to protect the town at any cost. That was her purpose. And she tried to settle personal accounts with her deceased sister while claiming to fulfill a noble duty. That is true, but the point stays. I would have never become her ally had she uncovered her true goal from the start. Why? She came as a light bringer capable of resolving all of our misfortunes with the power of her intelligence and ended up being a traitor that tried to sell me on another lie under the guise of the ultimate truth. Holding a grudge on in. Nothing more. You only feel betrayed because you entrusted yourself to her. That was your own choice. It's unwise to brand someone as a savior beforehand and then denounce them when they fail to live up to your expectations, even though they didn't know you had them. She knew. That's the difference. She knew and exploited my hopes. Oh my, look at her. She's getting closer and closer to becoming a victim of my malevolent scheming with every word you utter. She knew. You brought this on yourself. Don't try to get even with Aguila. If you want to destroy the town and save the tower only to get to her and push her towards her demise, that would be unbecoming of you, Oinan. It's you who will take into a spiteful puppeteer driven by his thirst for revenge. So would make an excellent lawyer. A pity she can't hear us now. Not about revenge. I just want to keep my word and fulfill my mission fairly. All right, so
The town can be cleansed. I know how to make enough panacea now.
we have very different definitions of duty then. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. All right, so now do I just talk to you?
Yes.
I have come. I don't want to talk to you. I despise you.
Choose.
I've already made up my mind. Let's not waste our time on Mr. Speeches. Okay, and then...
Luck and temper rule.
Okay, let's see what happens here. How much is it? There will be no decision. You have to destroy the polyhedron to put an end to the disease spreading. There's no point in raising the whole town. No reason to hurt the polyhedron. The survivors will find shelter there until we vaccinate them. And then, okay, so great. So now that he's shown up, we have Baraka's action, basically. But like Baraka's choice to put an end to the disease spreading. There's no point in raising the whole town. Because I don't think... I'm not ready to make my choice. That's wise. You'll have neither a second choice nor a replay. Nor a replay option. I advise caution. Actually, I do have a replay option.
That tower will have to be destroyed.
I'll make the choice
That's
myself.
how we procure Icor.
What is your duty on exerting the affection of the world at any cost? You'll see how Keep the promise imposed upon me from above. My duty is to find out the truth and to act in good conscience. This is what the powers of me, the Inquisitor, have demanded of me, yet both of them have concealed the truth. All right. Yeah, so I guess I just choose that, and that's the Baraka ending.
Those lazy bastards.
You only have to destroy the polyhedron and put an end to this. There's no point raising the whole town. All right, let's choose this. I'm surprised to hear that from you. Can you prove that it's a sensible choice? Hospice will. I trust him. He will speak the language of the scary tales of our long-lost childhood, the languages I've forgotten already. Let him tell you of his relationship with the tribal kin. There's the recipe for saving the town, as far as I understand. I shall speak with you, Baraka. Are you sure there's nothing else you'd like to tell me? I'm sure, Commander. The choice has been made. Okay, cool. So we did the Baraka ending. Okay, Baraka will come. Fine, let the town remain. Let the broken... Fine, let the town remain. Let the broken circles come whole. Let the interrupted process resume. The wisdom of life is superior to that of people, so life should be allowed to proceed in its due course. Utopia's doom. Feeble men should not be tempted with miracles. There is no point to forcibly preserve something whose very idea is destroyed by any kind of coercion. The tower, the reason, and the outset of the calamity will be demolished. Okay. Got it. Okay. We can sleep in her bed, so we can go do that. Okay, so this will be ending 3 now we've gotten. Well, it's already 9 o'clock. Interesting. Okay. We just sleep in your bed. We need, what, 4 hours of sleep? As long as I don't die in my sleep. We're okay. Achievement unlocked. Just a little bit more. Okay, here we go. Ending 3. Where the tower is destroyed, but the town is left alive. Apparently it's made out of plastic? It just bonk, bonk, bonked off of there? Baraka, pleased with himself and saving his steep people. Inquisitor not upset with Baraka? All the panacea that they made after everyone inside of the polyhedron was killed. Some kind of wheel? I guess this is the wheels of progress. It's interesting that they're playing down the fact that for this ending to work, they murdered a bunch of children, I think. Yeah, they killed all the kids that were inside the polyhedron, apparently. But all the kids outside of the polyhedron, the ones that Baraka cared about, got to live. By the way. I think that's what that ending just told us. All right. I think because the blood that they used to make the panacea had to come from somebody, and it had to be those kids, right? All right. So then we need this one, which is the one where we've done all the Claire missions. I'm happy this worked out. I think we saved this in the right right order. And luckily I have enough supplies on me that we don't die sleeping. Okay, so we did the bound of the changes are alive and well. She should have enough time to prepare. Yeah, okay, so now we just got to go talk to Claire, which is way over here. Which is a little, well, actually it's like way over here. Which is a little obnoxious in and of itself, but that's fine. It's just annoying that we have to run to the other side of the map and then run all the way back over here. While dealing with our hunger and stuff. That actually might kill us more than anything else. See if there's anything in this food place this time. Because the stuff inside does seem to get randomized a little bit. And this way we'll get the changeling ending. That'll be ending 4. Nothing. All right. And then we can try to do both endings and see if that actually is an option, or if it's just whichever one you do first is the one it chose with, or if they both show up and then you have to choose. I guess they would both be there, right? And then you just choose the one that you actually want to go with. Sorry about that. My little side monitor. I had to plug my side monitor in. It was not charging. Okay, it's this one, right? Yeah, okay. Not this. I actually have to go all the way to the edge. And be on the lookout for another food place. Okay. Okay, here's one. Sweet. Hopefully this actually has food. Like, I have so much money and stuff I could sell. I'm so not worried about that aspect of it. Oh, you have nothing. Okay. It's very good for one's health, but its origin means there's always a big risk. Okay, we're not taking that. But we will buy the smoked vegetables. Oh, you know what? On this save, I think I actually had... Yes, I bought some more food and stuff, so we're actually okay. Great. Yeah, that's the weird thing. But am I wrong, Ika? Have you thought about that? Because to make the panacea, it talked about how you have to have the blood of infected people or something, right? And so blowing up the polyhedron would somehow create panacea. So unless they're talking, like, the two options are they blew up the kids.
I'm sick. The world is going.
I'll be waiting for you in the council. Okay. My comments are alive. I'll come to the council with you, and there won't be a single queen there that I won't be able to convince to my cause. I'm absolutely sure that they are alive. Do you really want me to come to the council? Come to the cathedral. I'll give you the right to decide. All right, cool. The stars seem to have blood leaking out of them in that cutscene. Right. The only thing I can think of is the other option, I guess, is since the blood has to come from an infected person, what they're doing is they blow up the tower. They blow up the polyhedral. Then, oh, is this another one? I have food now, actually. They blow up the polyhedral to stop the spread of the virus as much as possible. They use the stuff. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Fudge. All right. Then they use the vaccine we invented to make sure the people who aren't infected don't get infected, and then they let the people who are infected die, and we use their blood to make the panacea. And with the tower gone, it won't seep up from the ground anymore, so people won't continue getting sick. Does that make sense? So we use the people who are already infected to make the panacea. We destroy the tower so it can't let the virus out anymore. We use our vaccine to make sure people don't keep getting sick in the meantime. And then I guess the kids are alive still. The only thing I can think of. That isn't they just kill all the kids in the polyhedron and use their blood. There's a lot of options here. It's hard to say which one is the right one. I'm happy they don't make me do all of this while also being attacked by, like, muggers and arsonists and plague rats and angels of death and stuff. I'm happy they got rid of all that, so it's just me running around. It'd also be nice if I had a bike or something, but... or a horse. A horse would be nice. Or sprinting. Yeah, anything really that increases speed would be very helpful. I mean, right now it's just like a quick, a quick walk through the rainy streets of an Eastern European town. Which would be interesting, maybe if this is the first time that it happened. The fact this is like the bajillionth time I've had to walk down these streets while it's raining. Really, it's worn itself out. But I did get some comments on the YouTube repository about this, that in the sequel, Pathologic 2, there are no Angels of Death or Plague Rats, and I think someone also mentioned that you can sprint. So that's good. It seems like they made a lot of good changes for Pathologic 2. I'm quite happy to hear about. And a shout out to them, the person who oh wait, no, I'm on the right side. Okay. Who mentioned that stuff. I don't remember the name over there. They did link over to. They did have a link to their Twitch though. I think it was No Justice. I think they do mostly like live recording, like chit chats. Like it didn't look like they played modules and then posted them. Okay, so I'm gonna need food. Okay, and then drugs. I think I gotta take one of these, and we take one of these. Oh, wait, it's already after 9? Oh, that's right, I forgot. We saved after we slept, so we don't actually have to worry about sleeping again. Right. We can just go over there and deal with this. I completely forgot about that. I love that Claire is going to be able to beat us there despite us literally leaving her house and sprinting right to the cathedral, but whatever. Oh, hello, ladies. Intro, welcome. Man, the match could easily make a living as an eating contest competitor. Yeah, he can put it away. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we should get Clara in the cutscene. Okay. You've come at an interesting time. We're on the 4th potential ending. Oh, she actually walks in. She's not just standing there. Oh, she is strutting her stuff. She is so excited to be in here and, like, dealing with these adults and telling them how it is. She is the happiest teenager to ever teenage. You know what the sweet twist is going to be here? Is if it turns out she is evil. And because there's been declarations that she's evil, right? That the actual evil monster is her in a disguise or something. So the sweetest twist is going to be as her secret plan is she actually is evil, and it turns out she's a monster. That would be the craziest twist.
Talk about
Not about any time soon. I would still like to know how you're going to keep the town intact. Is it true that has acknowledged you as a heavenly harbinger is obeying your will? Would I ever have the right to be called a heavenly harbinger if I had my own will? Does the commander serve me, or how stupid you are, bachelor, when speaking of matters of this kind? The commander is a knight. His heart is sensitive in a very unique way. He has realized who is to be served now. What is to happen to him now? I'm not impartial to his fate. I hope this will not affect the course of the war. Are you afraid that he will die? Don't. The powers that be have in fact given an order no less hypocritical than the one you've received. Hypocritical. I guess it'd be hypocritical. He will be spared, I think. They just need to find a new battle for him. So many fires, so many abysses he is to walk through. Each of them eagerly prepared by the powers that be to become his grave. Yet he is to overcome all hardship. Become a dictator and a tyrant eventually. With your help is what you're trying to say, right? I'm having fun writing protagonists getting headaches babysitting an idiot child. I shall accompany him everywhere. My program... Oh, okay. Gotcha. I shall accompany him everywhere. In every campaign, I shall stand by his side, and he will always know where to strike, for that will not be a choice for him. Terrible and numerous will his foes be, yet his force is to become unquestionable, empowered by my spirit. So you want to start a holy war. Under what manner? Who will believe you, changeling? But you seem to look at him as though he was doomed. Are you afraid that too much blood will be spilled before the light of truth triumphs over the world? Don't. Yes, guns will destroy many before the war is ended, but when it ends, it will end forever. All earthly kingdoms will unite and exist in consent, and there will be but one law. I shouldn't have brought you to the cathedral, changeling. Thankfully, I wasn't smart enough to talk to you before making a decision. I'm really, in reality, you already know he's doomed. I don't feel sorry for him. He's noble, honest, and a true hero. And Alexander, yes, he is destined to die, but we will save the town. Make your choice, Bachelor. Right to decide. You are the vilest creature of all creatures I met recently. I already have. Right to speak. Okay, cool. Okay.
We can't let cheats play with our free will.
Let the settlement be destroyed, but there's no reason to hurt the polyhedron. There's no need to destroy anything. We can do it all together without gunfire and preserve this world as it is. I've come to announce my decision. Okay, so here we go. Here is choice 4, the changeling ending. You believed Claire. You passed the right to decide to her. I want the Inquisitor to hear this. I do. Speak, Claire. Bachelor, are you sure you have nothing else to tell me? I am sure, Commander. The choice has been made. All right. Boom. There's that. Now we go sleep. And then after this, really the only other options are I go talk to both Baraka and Claire, and then I guess we get the cutscene of them both showing up at the same time. Which I guess there could be more lore there, but it's also getting late. It's already almost 6. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. I just need to sleep. What am I looking at you for? Okay, we should be okay to just sit here. Wow. Our health went up without any medicine. Okay, here we go. Children are playing in the town. They look very happy. Ow, that's a good way to hurt your tailbone. Oh, this is them building the sandcastle. I don't appreciate this so much. The commander with the changeling is a little weird. Here's the men bowing down to... Oh, nope. They're dead. Yeah, I don't like the way the commander is holding the changeling either. That was not good. They're making offerings to the town. So the men started to kneel to something. No, that's not the bad ending. We already did the bad ending. The bad ending is you refuse to choose and let them figure it out on their own, and then the whole town dies from the plague. Okay, so I guess we can do the last thing we've got. That's the Changelings ending, where we go with the Changelings plan, which is I don't know. Like, the kids survived, and they made offerings to the town, and then, like, Okay, so this is the other one we've got, which is we just got to do. This is one thing we wanted to do. We give them this thing. Take it. It is I who bring them. Okay, take it. Okay. So now we've done both. We've done the bound, and for the hospice and the changeling. Okay. Where are we? Okay, so we got to go talk to Claire real fast, and then we can hit Baraka on the way back. And I want to see now that literally everybody in the town is healed, right? Everybody who had one of the guys out front is healed. I want to stop by the theater and see if we can actually watch the play for the day, or if that was just a funny way of them telling me that until the play at the end is actually the play of the day. I think. Oh yeah, I'll go this way. I'm also curious to see if there's a different ending or change or something if I go to the ending and Baraka and the Changeling are both there. If there's some kind of third option. Like we go in and like the Changeling shows up and then Baraka like runs over and stabs her with a knife or something, and because technically the way the Changeling talks, she gives you no absolutes, but she says that there's a way to save the town that is beyond blowing it up, the tower or the town. And I feel like that's the opposite of what Baraka wants, which is to blow up the town or blow up the tower and save the town. So I'm curious to see what happens if they're both here. Or is it just that if I choose the Changeling now, I can't choose Baraka, or vice versa? Because the Changeling ending definitely seems evil. I'm not sure exactly what about it's evil, but something about it definitely seems evil. It has an ode to the evil, as it were. Whereas Baraka's ending seems to be like we're destroying this great work of like science. Okay, come to the cathedral. Okay, like we're destroying this great work of science for Baraka, but the town is saved, and we have the extra panacea that will save everybody or whatever if the plague comes back, which is fine, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. This is such a weird thing. Okay, yes, because Baraka's over here. Yeah. So we're right off going this way. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm curious to see if when we talk to him now, if we can still invite him, or did we choose the Changeling ending by going and talking to her first? I just want to know what my options are. I want to see these options. I put a lot of time into this, and I have enough resources to make sure everyone is alive. So we'll go talk. We go over here and talk to Baraka, and then we have to hit the theater on the way back across town. Because technically now all the actors should be back at the theater. As is requested by the doorman. And if he still says they're out and about, then we know that he's not talking about the active play of the day we can go see. He's talking about the ending play that we saw when we chose do not make a choice thing. I'm very curious to see how this works out. We are so close. And then next week, it's back into something more reasonable with Resident Evil 1. I guess I should say more reasonable. Something a little easier to wrap your head around, which is just some people running around shooting zombies and trying not to die. I would say mentally much less involved. It's something I don't feel bad about looking up, like, walkthroughs. Like, I'll try to do it, you know, do it all on my own and figure out the puzzles and stuff. Because, I mean, that's part of the fun or expected fun of it, right? All right, Baraka, how you doing?
I'm bleeding again.
Well, you should probably look at that, Baraka. So, is everything done? Yeah, our covenants are alive and well. Come to the council meeting. I am. We'll meet at the council. Okay. Okay, so we can. Well, yeah. I mean, we had that one puzzle, where, what was it? The prey and the predator puzzle we had in Resident Evil 0 didn't make any amount of sense. Like, there was no real, like, the logic was kind of busted on it, right? Where it was like somehow an eagle was like the prey of a panther or something, and it didn't really make any sense. Oh yeah, we gotta. Okay, so we talked to Baraka. They're both coming. We have to go over to the playhouse. Is the only other thing we gotta do. And this will be it. This will be the last thing we need to do. So we'll be able to hopefully get this wrapped up by 6:30 at the latest. Like, we've done it at this point. Like, we've done basically everything. We should still have enough time just running around wise to get this all done before the end of the day and we somehow, like, auto fail. Though that is another thing I guess we could look up, is what happens if you don't go over there by midnight. I assume we just get the bad ending of the town dies of the plague, right? I think that makes the most amount of sense to me. Okay. Come on. I love, though, that the doctor here is running around. He's got his big jacket on. He's got his medical bag. And he is just hoofing it through all of town. Okay, so there's no sick people on any of the bound letters left. Everyone who's a bound member is healthy. No. This will not do. You have received the invitation of powers that be, haven't you? Why haven't you visited the focus of the Speckler Tower? It's a rather curious place. Go, have a look, and then come back here. Otherwise, the impression will be lost on you. Oops, forgot about that. What? What makes you think I haven't been there? To the focus? Of course you haven't. Had you gone there, you'd look very different now. Trust me. I've seen a lot of you. A lot of you lot. It's okay. The town is clear. You'll manage to go there and come back in half an hour. We can wait. I know what hides beneath this false purity. What? Wait, what? What? I don't understand what you want from me. What about them? What is that? Wait, what? How do I go to the focus? Wait. Why haven't you visited the focus on the specular tower? It's a rather curious place. Go and have a look. I don't know what the focus on the specular tower. The focus on the unless he's talking about the polyhedral? Wait, is he talking about the polyhedral? Can I go there now that everyone's healthy? Great. I thought I was done. No. Of course, it throws me one more curveball. On the last day, in the last minute, it throws me another curveball to make me keep playing this to try to figure it out. I know I couldn't enter before, but now maybe that everyone's healthy, I can? I don't know. I'm confused. Unless it's just saying, why haven't you gone and ended it? And the ending shows you the Crystal Palace or something? Like, I don't know. I have no idea anymore, man. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Because when we had first got into town and we were talking to Kane about the focus and all that stuff, he's like, yeah, it's not a real place. We can't get you there. It's like a thing. It's a focus is only for what's-his-face and blah, blah, blah. And then when we were talking to Kane earlier, he was talking about how he's going to put himself into a focus and that's where his energies will be forever and ever. But none of them were really telling me where the focus is or how to look into it. Or get into it, for that matter. Now, this is something Gregory here talks to me about, but I'm going to check in with him real fast.
I need to live some more for the
You saved my life, your doctor. Thank you. What are you going to do with your life, Judge? Tell me.
but for another soul.
Live as long as you need to execute your decision. Do not rebuke me for my utterly selfishness. I'll have a chance to put it to good use in the near future. I've already done what I wanted. My life expectancy was low anyway. What should I stretch to my last days? Accumulate diseases and grow to become a burden for my relatives? No. The best thing I can do now is give way to my niece. They're fading away quickly, Judge. Life is leaving you. How much do you have left? What burden do you bear? It's a joyful burden. By taking it in, I have finally found everything I used to be lacking. Everything I was so jealous of in my brother. But yes, now it's become obvious to me how much fuel these qualities require. It costs me as much energy as a week of concentration to even think about them. Yeah, he's showing those teeth real big. Will last, Judge. Not much, but I do not need much. Pretty soon the spirit will find a more worthy vessel than this old body. What about your spirit? What happened to you? What happens to you, Judge? But in reality, all you do is always keep him in mind. Right? What about your spirit? What happens to you, Judge? What does my spirit matter compared to Simon's? And it is not going to stay long in the specular trap either. It's not even cozy there. When the new town is founded, Simon will dissolve in it, I'm sure. Marry you for a career. Okay, so I think he's saying yes. Because they were talking about like moving their souls into the polyhedral. Because that's what it was originally intended for, was Simon to put his spirit in here so he could build like a pocket dimension or something. And so we got to figure this out. We've got food. We've got medicine. I think we've got time. Yeah, we've still got 4 hours left. It's going to take me probably about a half hour to get up there. And then I got to figure out what's going on inside of the place. Did someone... Oh, that was... I was like, wait, what was that noise? But it's... Ladies Intro, are you still around? Can you please get rid of that hotspot? If you don't mind. Please, can you get HR in here to take care of the hotspot? Thank you, Ladies Intra. Hoss 00312 underscore restart. Like, we tried running around on these different little art pieces, and that didn't seem to let us in. There you go. Thank you, Ladies Intro. Reason. He's a bot. Got the bonk cats in here, all right. Whoa. Oh, we got in. We got in somehow. What?
Yeah.
If you didn't take care of me, what would breathe life into our town again? I will have so many things to do in 5 or 10 years. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. It won't be easy, of course, but I have to look for that. Do not tear off the umbilical cord that has been feeding. Okay. We got in here. But now what do? I had to like... I think I had to duck? Okay. Now we're back outside. No. Oh, wait. All right. So that takes us outside. Oh! Okay, we're inside of here again. Okay. I can't talk to the kids. Okay. Okay. See, last time we came in here, we immediately got ejected. Oh, wait, I can't go downstairs. Oh, wait, I can. Okay, I can't talk to any of the kids. It's all getting weird, team. It's all getting weird. We were in here once before, then we got ejected after we talked to, like, one kid. So we couldn't actually, like, explore. But now we can go the whole way. Yeah, there's man-faced girls in here. All the little kids are in here. Yeah, I think we talked to, like, one kid. And then we got ejected. Oh my god, something's happening. Secret ending? I did not expect this. Oh my god. What is happening? We are off the map now, team. No, we're in the park. We're in the park. Oh my god, these kids are huge. Don't be upset. Being a toy is also nice. Why did you play it like this? Why couldn't you have chosen a different game, like tag or something, huh? So I'll switch places with you someday. Your powers that will be have been. I'm afraid you will never understand it. Be upset. Being a toy is nice. I hope I still switch places with you someday. That can happen too. Nanny said everything happens. Then you will know what it's like being a toy in the hands of a monster. Well, I will be more human. What just happened? Excuse me, what? All this time, the hero... Oh my god, what is going on? What is happening? Okay. Indeed, it was a sandbox plague. The children who were playing there must have been on their way home from the funeral. A sorrowful game may have seemed an appropriate diversion to them, or may they simply felt their childhood was slipping away. I think it's weirder than that. One way or another, the hero has been bitterly deceived. All this time, the hero took himself to be a living man who was trying to rescue his fellow human beings. Beyond doubt, this belief has filled him with fervor, helped him to reach the finale, and even be somewhat triumphant. In vain. It was all in vain. The hero was but a puppet, striving to help the imaginary population of a town that was nothing more than a drawing. Strangely, there is still not a word to be heard from the powers that be. Perhaps they became bored of it all, or were called back home for supper. Hey, look, it's Bachelor. Wow, he's so big. How did you find us? They already told you, right? I want to tell you I want you to tell me everything. You little jerks. Tell me everything you know before I beat the heck out of you. Powers that be are you. I want you to tell me everything. No problem. What do you want to know? What diabolical game are you playing? Show me your sandbox. Look, it's a magic sandbox. See how it reflects in the mirrors? It's because everything's for real there. Here's a town. We've made it out of sand. And there's this awful thing going on there. An epidemic. So it's all crumbling. The town is falling apart, but we've sent heroes there to fix it. So how did you go about sending the heroes? It's rotting, see? Ew. We hope that they think of something. Mur it in sand, at least. They're magical, too, you know, the heroes are. Take you, for example. Look how it all worked out. You used to be a doll, and now you're alive. Perhaps the rest also work like this. Did you know that your dolls were alive? And what are you going to do now? Did you know your dolls were alive? Everything is alive around here. It's the structure. It brings things to life. It's not like we're twisting anyone's arm. It just happens. All on its own. We only built the town, and then it became miraculous all on its own. And the dolls, we just stuck the throwaway ones in. They were lame anyway. Oops, sorry. Everything else is around here. And don't stick anything there anymore. I'll try to fix it. That's fine. So remember, it talks about how the polyhedral. I'd be upset. Being a toy is always fine. Play like this. You couldn't have chosen a different game, like tag or something. Because we've been to a funeral. They've been sending us out to the garden for 10 days in a row so that we wouldn't get in anyone's way. They've been taking us to the cemetery for a week now, Bachelor. And if you keep bringing naughty, I'll take you with me next time and leave you among the wraiths so that you know better. Why did you need dolls? Couldn't you have played without those? So who died on you? No one did. No one ever does. Why is he asking about it? Hush, hush. No need to cry. Oh, come on. Oh, my K. See, dolls. It was us. We arranged all this. Turned out to be great. We never made a world like this before. It's magical. We planted it. We planted it, and here's what's grown up. Now there's rot everywhere. My doll, you whelp. I'm a human being. In that case, you're a human being that closely resembles one of our toys. It's a bachelor, but we're calling it Danil Danovsky for fun. I'm not your toy. Really? So you're not a doll? Go ahead, hit me then. Well, why not? You're just standing there. I dare you. Hit me with everything you have. Like this? Like punches? Should I shoot you? Okay. I'm happy I bought some bullets. Oh, I thought he actually died there for a hot second. I thought for sure that kid just died when I shot him with the pistol. I thought for sure that kid just went down. I was like, oh my God, I just murdered God by accident. Oh my God, that's amazing. All right. See, doll, it was us. We're arranged all this. Turned out to be great. We never made a world like this before. It's magical. We planted it, and here's what has grown up. But now there's rot everywhere. I see. I see. Yeah, the timing on that was spectacular. All right. So they talked about how the polyhedral can create universes out of kids' like memories or imaginations. So this whole thing, everything in this whole learning module is actually one of the kids' little pocket dimensions, which explains why it doesn't make any sense and why so much stuff is weird and broken in the sandbox. Right. They built a sandbox, like a living sandbox town from their imaginations using the power of the polyhedral. And we've been running around in this fake universe they created. All right. So there's nothing else to say to you people, right? I see. Okay. So we leave now? Okay. It's just getting weirder, team. I'm in the same band. Okay. Did I get it? Wait, is that a letter? Oh, a letter from the makers. It is. How I wrote my protagonist having a mental breakdown over the positive and being fictional. I see Seltier playing a character that realized he was fictional. A letter from the makers. Please do come by to meet us at the theater if you have a spare minute. We'd like to have a rather inconsequential but mature talk with you. We apologize in advance for the inconvenience. The people who executed the whole thing. Oh my God. All right. Well, we found the secret ending. Yeah, it's a secret ending time. Wow. Well, that explains why everything was so meta the whole time. Is because that's the point. It's meta for the sake of the actual telling the story, so I guess they can be proud of that. And then I need to take this one to get out. Wait, do I need to talk to you again?
What?
Okay, no. Yeah, it's time to go talk to God. What is this, a Final Fantasy module or what? Come on. Am I gonna have to freaking bring out some sort of like legendary weapon of my father? Oh God. Yeah, it wasn't aliens. It was a fifth dimensional being known as a child. It was a fourth dimensional child who found the power of a fifth dimensional being and created a pocket dimension just to torment us. Or no, I'm sorry. Created a pocket dimension that began to come apart, so they tried to make heroes to fix it for them, so they can keep playing, basically. If these kids knew how to repair dried out sand, we wouldn't exist. Or I, the Bachelor, would not exist. Do I have time for this? Oh my God, I might not have time for all of this. Okay, we got to get back to the theater. Children, the true evil. Well, they don't even know what they're doing. It's not even evil. It was just them playing around. Like, it's what happens if you let children with no understandings of consequences be gods, right? Like, they just create on their whim. So it's not even evil. It's just too much power, I guess. Because it wasn't intentional. They didn't like, in fact, it sounds like they built this place specifically to play in, to have fun, and then it started to rot away, and like the town ended up kind of going away. So it was an unintended effect that caused our need to exist. Okay, the theater is on Island 2. Okay, we might have time for this. Like you said, it only takes about a half hour to get back over here because the town's not so crowded. And we might still get to see the cutscene with both the Bachelor, or with both the hospice and the changeling. All right, you weird theater actor. And the things they create could come real, so they would be partially responsible. Oh, yeah, they're responsible. They're just... Come in. They're waiting for you. Take my coat and my bag. Oh. We're going to blame a kid for playing. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Here we go, team. Here we go. I assume these are the two from the first day. All right. The hero is a doll, but so are the children. The real game is what's happening between you and us. I cannot leave Bachelor's body. You are imposing your limits upon me. That's what you think. Bachelor has lost his battle for freedom since the very day he was born. What about you? Bachelor is my hands and nothing more. I want to see if I can make it. Apathetic, even a make-believe one. Okay, so this is the creator of the module talking to the player at this point. I wanted to stop the epidemic, even even a make-believe one. Bachelor's my hands and nothing more. I want to see if I can make it. That's what we're interested in as well. Can you make it or can you not? Can you make what exactly? Could you not have made it? I've made it. I managed to destroy your poisonous evil that has spread thin across this world. All right. That's what you think. Okay. You see how sad our fortune is? We put all our hopes in you. We poor actors were hoping you'd become the director of a new show. The old one has been beaten to death, but you turned out to be a doll. That was a blow for me, too. I thought I was a human being. All right. Kind sir, can I help you with something? Tell me, what are you in this puppet world? Tell me, who are you in this puppet world? You do not belong to the puppet shows. We are the actors of a mime performance. I, for example, am a miserable actor. My line of character is always moaning the inevitable losses. Our repertoire is quite limited. Really, the esteemed impresario may have oversold the importance of the local theater. Stop messing with me. Are you a child? I am exactly what you think I am. A collection of poorly rendered polygons on a screen. Yep. All right. Why are you giving me that look? Do not ascribe a more important role to me than the one I have been assigned from the very beginning. I'll fail a bigger role. That the mask isn't expressive enough. Okay, you little scribble. Okay. Kind sir, can you help me with something? No. All right. Okay. So do I just leave now? I cannot leave this way. I have extinguished my maximum align. Okay. Have I returned? And you will no longer talk to me. Okay. Okay, so I guess we go do the plan. Uh-huh. All right, so we found the secret dialogues. No secret ending, though, which was kind of odd, but... So was the powers that be the kids? Yes. The power to be were the kids. And this is all a pocket dimension. That's, I'm assuming, why we didn't understand what was going on or what any of that really had to do with anything. It also, I guess, explains why in that one cutscene, the three protagonists were all actually dolls inside the theater. Oh my god. We are barely going to make this in time. All right. I'm curious to see if there's going to be another choice for an ending, though, here. Because we can only get that stuff, that play, the little play there, and talking to the I don't know, the creators or whatever, by making sure everyone was healthy, and then going over to the polyhedral and going to the bottom of it. Going in and talking to the creators, we went to talk to the powers that be, and then went and watched the play, which was literally just them like dancing or whatever. Talk to them, and now we make our final choice here. I guess that explains why the changeling can't explain her answer is because the answer doesn't make any sense, because it's just the ramblings of like a kid who's just like, well, and it's fixed or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's no logic in the changeling's choices.
The town can be cleansed. I know how to make enough panacea now.
Okay, so this is all the same.
It's so cold.
Make a final save? What do you mean? You're not planning to make up mine anytime soon? Okay. I mean, I'll save. We'll definitely save. Okay.
Neither the town.
I have to keep going to town
nor
and town.
the
I
tower
still want to know how you're going to
is
keep the...
sacrificed. Everything can be saved.
So how you are going to keep the town intact. No, Bachelor, you will never understand this. You are very smart, but your intelligence holds you back. You will never come to understand my truth. Though you're close to Maria and believe in Simon's abilities, you are still too far from understanding the higher purpose of things. My truth only compares us together on that level. Similar simpletons. So you are both pitying me. Why would you respect my knowledge? Of course. A victory is a victory of pure reason. Look, just like we all, you have reconstructed a picture of the whole universe and found the root of what happened. But your picture is askew and bare bones. You have merely come to understand the mechanics of the events. You're generally a mechanic of a medic. Who are you then? Me and Baraka, we are different and much more profound. Believe me, your world is mechanically consistent and rational. You want to keep what is reasonable to keep and destroy what is unnecessary to destroy in order to complete your tragic mission with minimal risk. I want to keep the polyhedral, what can be less logical. Are you laughing? If it were so, I would not have taken you to the cathedral, changeling. There Maria stands. She looks at you hopefully, her velvet eyes already ripe with scarlet fire. What is she waiting for then? What is she doing here at all? Decision. Okay. Multiple endings or something? Okay, that's fair.
What?
Reception. Okay. Okay.
If we're in the majority, the fragile polyhedron will be left untouched.
When we begin to execute your design? I've already begun, man. It falls. Well, what will they be like? How are you going to call them? What happened today, though? Okay, so that just ends that. So here we go.
We need to go back to the front.
Let us submit be destroyed. There's no reason to hurt the polyhedral. The tribes will shelter there until we vaccinate them. To destroy the polyhedral, put an end to the disease spreading. There's no point in raging the whole city. We need to destroy anything. Okay, so there's no additional change here. We just get to choose all of them. And a little bit different dialogue, it seemed like, with Claire on this one. But only a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go with this one that doesn't destroy anything, which should create the power, keep the powers to be happy with both things. Because they started off, the powers to be started offering it food. And nothing died? I need to destroy anything. We do anything with gunfire and preserve this world as it is. Okay, yes. I do. I'm sure, Commander, the decision has been made. Okay, so we have all endings here are available now. Okay, the polyhedral without the town. If the children no longer come to play inside the... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. The polyhedra will not survive without the town. If the children no longer come to play inside its walls, then it will expire. Its light will snuff out in the simple-minded town, so it will no longer see it as a source of illumination. A miracle, a door to the other world. True, the town is hardly more than a machine, pumping death from the very bowels of heck. This, however, is the only town where the polyhedral could possibly exist. Let things remain as they are. The constant threat of pandemic is a fair price to pay for the chance of something like the tower to appear. Usually there is not a word or heard from the powers that be. Okay. Oh, letters from the power to be. Okay, Bachelor. We thought we should write because you don't seem to be listening to what we tell you. You've gotten out of hand. As of late, you keep doing whatever you please. This is unacceptable. You're spoiling the game. If the letter reaches you in good time, do come to the polyhedron. They will let you inside. Keep your eyes tightly closed. Descend to the bottom and say 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes. I'd like to have a little chat with you. Oh, okay. These were... I don't remember getting letters today. Tonight at 7, proceeding will be held at the cathedral. Your attendance, you will induce your... Okay, the hospice. Okay, and then the hospice. Okay. So we got 2 letters. I didn't even see this one. We just completely lucked into this, by the way. I just went there on a wing and a prayer, and we actually got this. And then the makers. Please do come by to meet us in the theater if you have a spare minute. We'd like to have a rather unconventional but mature talk with you. We apologize in advance for the inconvenience. People who executed the whole thing. Wow. I think we did it. I think we found all of the ending. Seltier, have you ever won a lottery? I have. I've never won a lottery. I have never won a game of bingo. The closest thing I've ever come to winning, I think, a lottery would be we had a raffle at an employee meeting for fries, and I ended up winning a one of those basketball games where like the basketball rolls to you and you shoot it back into the hoop and it counts points. I won a full size one of those for your house at that meeting, and then we gave it to my cousin who had like 4 kids, so his kids would have a game to play. I have no idea whatever happened to it. As far as I know, I don't think they ever even built the thing, but you know, what can you do? All right. You just have a headache. Okay. What time is it? Okay, we literally have like seconds. Okay, yeah, we'll just sleep for an hour. Okay, so we get the same Claire ending. Yeah, very creepy. This scene is not appropriate and feels very wrong. I mean, Claire looks happy, but the other guy, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know who they're bowing to in this scene, and then they're dead in the next scene. So here's the sandbox. But now these same people are, well, similar people are there, dead. And that egg is huge, you're not wrong. And the kids... And the kids are giving food. I think I got arted because this is way over my head at this point. I guess that's everything. I don't know what else I could have done. All right. Well, there we go, team. Let's cut that off. Okay, so... Is there a way to tell this stuff? Oh, okay, maybe it's... Oh, it's like this. It's like this. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, those ones are locked. Wow. Okay, what's the least? Okay. It's not telling me how to get any of these. There's a ton of achievements here. All right. Okay, that one I got, and that one I got. It doesn't tell me how I got these achievements, which is a little frustrating, actually. Because it just... a bit more. Six hidden achievements. So all they're giving me is the name of the achievement, but they're not telling me how I got it. Huh. All right. Achievements? Yeah, the achievements. So obviously here's for the days, right? And then here's the other ones. I know I got this one when I killed myself. So I'm guessing this is like being killed by somebody or something. And I just don't know what just a little bit more is. And then obviously here's the other ones. And the six hidden achievements. All right. But if I look at them on a global level, I can see the percentages. So Ika wasn't here at the end of last stream, so we didn't get a chance to play what percentage. Ika, you're still here today, which is fantastic. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Weird. So it looks like the rarest achievement is finishing days 9, 10, and 11 as the changeling, it looks like. But all right. So it's time for Ika to guess the wait, what? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so what does it tell me on this? Okay. Yes, so it is time for Ika to play what player percentage, what percentage of people finish day 11? Weirdly, there's no achievement apparently for finishing the whole module as one of the characters, which is weird. But, so, just to give Ika a little bit of a hint, 5.6% of players finish day 9. 5.4% of players finish day 10. Ika, what percentage of players finished day 11? Drum roll. 5 flat, just a straight 5%. No points on it. No decimal points on it. Just want a clarification. I just want to make sure. Oh, come on, bot. Please refrain from spamming. Spamming what symbols? A percentage? What? So stupid. All right. But so your final guess appears to be 5.0%. Just a straight 5%. Well, ladies, enter Eurosol a mod. I don't know. They might not be able to block. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the bot. The bot's out of control. But okay, wait. I think I can actually reveal this. Okay, and the percent of people who actually finish day 11 is 5.3% of players. That's right. Only 5.3% of all the people who have played this module on Steam have finished day 11 of the Bachelor playthrough. Yep. Achievement Batch 11. I assume that's referring to the Bachelor 10. This, on the other hand, is your fault. Achievement Might. I don't know what that means. But only 3.5% of players have this particular achievement. And as you can see, all of these are glowing because less than 10% have them, which means, we don't want to get into anything too funky down there. They're all like high-end special achievements. All right, so we finally finished up Pathologic Classic HD. Found the double secret ending, or secret cutscenes or whatever. But all right, so I'm a lazy intern on the weekend, so we don't do What Did We Learn, but let us cover the schedules. Basically, every achievement is glowing. Yeah, that's because like almost all of them are 10% or less. It's amazing. And I can't say it's for achievement hunters because, my God, this was not easy. Not at all. Even with a walkthrough, this wouldn't have been easy. But, so, Tuesday, we will be starting fresh Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number. We just finished up Stalker Clear Sky, and we're moving on to something completely different with Hotline Miami 2, Wrong Number. At 4 p.m. here on Twitch. Then Thursday, we'll be continuing our playthrough of Battletech. I have no idea how far in we are, but we just finished up a couple of the princess missions. Our platoon is our lance of mechs are looking good. So hopefully we can make maybe another story mission push. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then next Saturday, we will be starting Resident Evil 1 Remastered. I believe it was the GameCube they originally remastered it for. But we will be saying, of course, the PC version here on Steam. That will be starting at 3 p.m. here on Twitch next Saturday. If you're interested in finding out what any of that was, we have all the videos of everything I've done over on the YouTube repository, the Raven Hillbrook Inc. over there. We also have links for that in the chat and on the info page, where you can just get caught up on everything I've played. Every video I've made, I've put up on the YouTube repository. All of this is available to be watched by anybody who wants to watch it. It's all over there. We also have the Discord. We got the links for the Discord are in the chat and on the info page. We talk about just general stuff going on, friendly chit chat between the board members. Post your funny memes, pet pics, recommendations if you have something specific. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Actually, I forgot about Buddy Simulator. I forgot that OSR had requested Buddy Simulator 1987 for our next immersive, aka no-face horror stream on Saturdays. I completely forgot. Let's look at that. We just remembered, thanks to the Discord. That's why you should be on the Discord. If you're watching this, get over to the Discord. So I'm changing that. Actually, Saturday will be Buddy Simulator 1987. I have no idea what to expect with that outside of just some real basic stuff. And then after that, we will be going into Ika's request of Darkwood, which I do know some stuff about that. A little bit. Not much, but a little bit. But yes, so get on the Discord. As you can see, it directly influences what's played on this channel. You beautiful, beautiful board members. And then last but not least, we have the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. over there. Hillbrook's one word, INC. It mostly schedule reminders, changes, and stuff like that. If there is a schedule change, we usually throw it up on the Twitter. Also, random little notes that corporate feels the board members need to see. Also gets put up there. That's a little more rare, but the schedule reminders are usually every day we stream. Thanks, Ika. You have a good one, too. And all you beautiful board members, I thank you so much for stopping by. Ladies Intro for running HR for us. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I don't know if we really had too many people stop in today, but I know I saw some good view numbers. So, Lurkers, thank you so much for stopping by. Lurkers who's come by and watch the... Oh, Ladies Intro, thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for running HR. The lurkers who come and watch the VODs over on the Twitch, thank you very much. Love it. Appreciate it. It's great. The lurkers who watch the stuff over on the YouTube repository, love it. Thank you. It's great. We also appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the upvotes, the thumbs up, anything to get the numbers to go up to hopefully we can get that affiliate status and I can officially become contractor cell tier instead of intern cell tier. It will be fabulous. All right. I think that's about it. Thanks again for everyone stopping by. And I think if you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. I'm going to go ahead and clock off, enjoy the rest of my weekend. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend and just to have a good one in general. Bye.